92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today thinks he's not getting a call back because of what he chose to eat for dinner.
What?
And let me tell you, when you guys hear what he ate for dinner, you're going to agree because it's crazy.
What are you talking
I can't
about?
believe that he would actually do this on a date. It's nuts. Out of control, I think,
oh my gosh.
actually.
I think it's going to blow my mind here in a second.
His name is Kyle. Kyle, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I don't think what I ate on the date was that crazy.
Hey.
But
Before we get into your crazy dinner choice, I first want to know how you met the girl that you went out with.
so I met this girl named Lena at the local bar that I go to. And
Okay.
I was sitting down at the end of the bar, and there was this table. There were like three girls there. And I was actually kind of trying to make eyes at one of Lena's friends. But as I walked over, like Lena thought that I had been making eyes at her. And she was really cute. But when I walked up to the table, she looked at me and goes, "Go ahead, give me your cheesy pickup line."
Are you
Oh, really?
serious? I mean, were you excited about that? Or were you like awkward? How do I let her know that I'm actually trying to hit on her friend?
I actually really kind of liked that she just immediately kind of punched me in the nose. Like, I like that kind of challenges and doesn't just, that tells you there's something special about him.
That should have been your cheesy pickup line. You should have been like, actually, I was wondering if your friend is single. So you walked over there to talk to one of her friends, and she talked to you first, and then you were, I mean, I guess not stuck talking to her because you seem like you like her enough to do a second date update, but you just had to switch your game up and start talking to her.
I just had to switch it up just a little bit. And, my pickup line was, huh? I mean, that was my response.
So,
Yeah, really smooth.
did you guys end up going out or did you just hang out that night?
We had one drink together, and she was just really cool. I had to go. I was meeting my parents for dinner, and so I gave her my number, and she actually called me.
Okay.
Wow.
I like this girl. She's really forward.
Yeah, it's
You know?
awesome.
She was really cool, and I mean, dinner was awesome. I picked her up for dinner, took her out, nice restaurant. I wanted to, impress her. I really, thought there could potentially be something there. And
Let's talk about the dinner for a second, because your email said that you think the item that you chose to eat might be scaring her off. And after reading your email, I've got to say, I agree wholeheartedly, you madman.
What did you order? This is killing me because I can't imagine ever not calling a guy over what he ate.
I just ordered a salad.
That's what I'm talking about.
But wait, like a dinner salad or like a side salad or like a meal salad?
doesn't matter.
There's a
Salad.
big difference.
It doesn't
There is.
really matter. The point is, Kyle, why do you think ordering a salad is not getting you a call back?
Well, I mean, some girls that I've been on dates with have seemed offended that at dinner I only ordered like a small salad.
Really?
I mean, I tell them they can eat whatever they want, but I'm only going to order a small salad. And sometimes in the past, girls have seemed offended by it.
I could see, I could honestly see, I would feel like you were judging me for what I was eating, especially if you added the line, you can eat whatever you want, but I am diet conscious and
Okay.
I am going to order a salad.
Yeah,
I
when you
could
put
see
it
that.
way,
I mean, it sounds kind of pretentious almost.
But like, I really don't care what they eat. I try to treat my body well. And so, I mean, that's...
Okay, see, now you are sounding
see?
pretentious, like, yeah, you can go ahead and order some sort of fried something. I don't put anything like that in my body. Is that the way you posed it to her?
No, that's not the way that... I mean, like, when I told her, she seemed surprised but not put out. So I can't imagine that that's the way it came out of my mouth.
But couldn't you, I mean, if this honestly has been a problem for you in the past, can't you just make an exception for one date night to maybe get, crazy chicken or something?
No, like, I only eat salads for dinner. That is all that I eat.
Why?
My body is a temple. I work incredibly hard to make sure that I stay in good shape.
Yeah.
I feed myself well. I take vitamins. I exercise. I want to make sure that my body is in the best possible shape.
Hearing you say this, did you harp on that the whole time?
No, I mean, like, we talked about her dog. We talked about my family. I mean, we had it. She seemed a little surprised, not put out, like I said. And then from there, conversation went very well.
Can I ask, I think it's important to know, what did she order for dinner if you only had a little tiny salad?
She ordered a steak.
Okay,
Nice.
so maybe she wasn't put out by it. Maybe she didn't care what you ate at all.
When the steak came out, like, I even like to reinforce that it was an okay decision. I said, good for you. I really didn't care what she ordered. I told her, I was like, that steak looks really hearty.
Really?
No, that
hey,
is
that's a
not-
hefty meal you got there, lady. Good work.
That's like when my dad growing up would tell me I'm good German working stock and I was built to carry heavy things. You know, they're just not things that you want to hear.
So how did she react after you told her that her meal was hearty?
She dug in immediately and cleaned her plate.
Okay, so it doesn't seem like the food thing bothered her that much, but that's
Either
all you
that
can
or
think.
she was doing it out of spite.
Guys, I don't think it was contentious like you're kind of making it out to be. I mean, she got to eat what she wanted. I got to eat what I wanted.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Did you guys kiss at the end of the night?
So at the end of the night, drove her home, and I'd been working up the courage all night to kiss her, and she looked at me. We made eye contact, and I leaned in to kiss her, and she turned her head and gave me a hug, and I ended up like almost kissing her ear.
Oh, no.
I think it was just a miscommunication. I mean, it was a little awkward, but I mean, it was the first date. I understand. I did think that I would get a kiss. It had gone well, but called her. I sent her text, and I was looking to you guys for some help.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, man. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, I'll do something I don't normally do at the beginning of these. I'll go ahead and act out the first date
What?
that this guy went on. Yeah. Kyle is on the phone with us, and he wants us to call a girl named Lena today. I'll go ahead and act out their first date. They were sitting there at the table, and here's what happened. The waiter came up and asked what they would have to eat. And Kyle said, I'll just have a little salad. Just
That's not what he
Can I
sounds
have a
like.
tiny little salad and maybe just some low-cal dressing on the side? I might just dip my fork in it so there's a little bit of dressing on just each bite, but I'm not going to have too much dressing. And my sweet love, Lena, over there, what would you like? And Lena was like, I'll have a steak. I want a big steak and make it as rare as possible, please. I want to hear that thing moo on my plate because I like steak.
It's like
Kyle, would you say that's a good representation of your date?
It's a funny representation.
Oh,
but
okay.
that's nowhere near what happened.
I'm surprised you didn't say uncanny.
Kyle is on the phone. He wants to call Lena. He thinks the reason she's not calling him back is because he only had a salad on their date and she ate a steak. And at one point he said to her, hey, don't worry about eating that steak. That's a hearty little meal you got there.
So bad.
Which could be taken the wrong way. But he said the date was good. It ended with an awkward moment where he tried to give her a kiss and she gave him a hug. And she hasn't talked to him ever since. Kyle, we're about to call her. Any last words?
I would just like the chance to explain it and see if she'd be willing to go out on another date. Maybe I could take her out. I mean, I could have tea. She could have coffee or whatever she wants. I don't
I'll
drink
have
caffeine.
a coffee and a steak. I'm a hard-eating lady.
I feel like you should just skip any food dates
Yeah.
from now on. Like, go for a hike or something.
I
Drop
hope
it.
when she picks up, that's literally what she sounds like. Hello?
This is Lena. All right,
girl.
I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go, Kyle.
You guys are really funny.
Yeah, all right. Here we go, man.
Hello?
Hi, I was trying to get a hold of Lena.
Yeah, this is she.
Hey, Lena, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay. Why are you calling me?
Well, I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and he actually emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone.
Wait, you're a radio station?
Yes.
You work for a radio station?
No, I am the radio station.
You are the radio.
Yes. We do a
Being
segment.
serious?
Yeah, I am. We do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. Kyle told us that he went on a date with you, and he would love to see you again, except you're not answering any of his phone calls or text messages.
Okay.
So he asked us if we could get you on the phone and find out if something went wrong.
It's like a real thing. Like people call in. And
Yeah.
Like,
It sounds dumb.
It
Very
happens.
real.
It happens all the
you're
time.
really a radio station. This is like a real thing.
I promise. I'm just calling on behalf of Kyle. He wants to know what happened.
Yeah, he's nice. Yeah,
Okay.
What a rave review.
Sounds like you're dodging the question quite a bit there.
I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know. What did he tell you?
He told us that he met you at a bar and you guys went out for dinner. He said that he thinks you're not calling him back because he only ate a salad on your date. I thought that was stupid, but
Oh, that's That's really endearing, actually.
Was he condescending to you about like you eating your steak, your hearty choice?
He told you I ordered a steak?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
This was really detailed. This was kind of intimate. Were you guys like
Well, we
on the
talked to
date
him.
with us?
We talked to him for a
we had
while.
secret cameras set up.
And he said he thinks the reason you're not calling him back is because he ordered a salad and you ate a steak, and you might have thought that was kind of weird and judgy of him.
I had high hopes for this one. You know, we met at the bar, and he was a perfect gentleman and seemed really sweet, and we got along great. He seemed totally normal.
He seemed, which means he wasn't totally normal.
Yeah, it's always the ones that seem normal that are the weirdos. I don't know if that's...
So what did he do that was so weird?
He just did something, like, throughout the whole night, actually, that was just totally grossed me out, to be honest.
He did
What
something
was
that
it?
was nasty?
Yeah, it was nasty, like, beyond gross. It totally disgusted me.
What was he doing?
This happened, like, 3 or 4 times, but throughout dinner, the whole evening, he would just casually, still gives me chills thinking about it. He would just, like, casually take out his car keys and dig around in his ear and pull out, like, a wad of earwax.
Shut up! Did you just say what I think you said? That is so gross.
He did that, like, 3 or 4 times, and I'm just sitting across from him, like, he didn't even flinch, like not even, like, batted an eye that was unusual. It
Was he just
so weird?
talking to you the whole time while he's cleaning out his ears?
Like casual, like just like continuing conversation, like nothing was wrong or weird or strange about the fact that he was like rooting around in his ear for like some magical nug of earwax. It was
How did you not say anything to him? I mean, like, I could see, like, maybe 1 or 2 times and you're shocked, but by the 3rd time, that is so gross.
I think I was just dumbfounded, and like the kicker, the whole thing, like the last time he did it, he actually sniffed the key before he put it back in his pocket.
Oh, man.
That was it for me. That was the end.
How'd you even finish your meal? I would have been grossed out and not have been able to eat anything.
I think I just kept looking at the ground and at the table, just hoping that it would go away. But when I looked up, he's still doing it. He's still digging around in there.
Oh my god.
Is that why you totally dodged his kiss at the end?
Oh, he told you that too. Oh my god.
Yeah, he did.
Jeez, man. Do we have any privacy? Yeah, I mean, at that point, I was like, all right, let's just get through this. I'm like, my thought, I just kept thinking, like, if that's what you do on a date during dinner, like, what else do you do in private? Or, like, what else do you do in general? Like, I don't know. Like, my mind just kind of kept revolving around, like, other gross things you could be doing.
That is disgusting. I'm
so
sorry
grossed
you
out
had to see that.
Oh, I'm grossed out
Yeah,
listening
me
to
too.
it.
Hey, Lena, I'm not actually sure if he can hear because it sounds like he's got a lot of wax in his ears, but Kyle is actually on the other line listening to this conversation.
The what?
Yeah.
So, wait, let me get this straight. Your complaint, your big problem with the date is that I was cleaning wax out of my ears?
Oh, it's so gross.
It's not that you were just cleaning earwax out of your ear. It's that you were doing it with a key at the dinner table while we were having dinner, like repeatedly.
First off, I didn't realize that I was doing it, but there's nothing disgusting about treating your body of toxins. There's nothing weird about making sure that you don't have wax build up in your ears. I'm always dealing with that. I'm always working to get the toxins out of my body. I'm trying to keep myself healthy. And earwax is unhealthy for you. It's a toxin. And, like normally I try to, get my ears rinsed out on a regular basis. But that day I was busy. I was running late. And I didn't realize it was that noticeable.
I don't even, I don't know what to say. It was so gross and it was so noticeable. Like, I'm surprised that I made it through dinner.
It's a bad habit, but I'm sure you have bad habits, and I don't judge you because you ate with your mouth open.
Excuse me? I was not eating with my mouth open. I wasn't raised in a barn like you that, believes that you can just pick your earwax out of the dinner table. Like, that is so different from you, like, scraping stuff out of your body and putting it on display at dinner. That is disgusting.
Look, I'm taking toxins out of my body. I had to sit there at dinner and watch you fill your body full of poison. Watch you eat that
my
steak.
God,
Do you know how long a steak stays in your intestinal tract?
It does stay for a long time.
Oh, my God.
My gosh.
Hey,
what
Kyle,
is your
there's a
problem,
big
Kyle?
difference between pulling out your keys and rooting around in your ear. And then also she said you were smelling it. You don't remember doing that, or do you remember doing that?
I don't remember doing that. Sometimes I do smell the wax to make sure it just smells healthy and not incredibly toxic.
It smells healthy. It smells like wax.
Kyle, what are you talking about? How are you just like really embarrassed right now and this is some weird defense thing that you're doing? Because...
No, I'm not embarrassed by it. Okay, I didn't realize I was doing it there at the table, but it's something, I'm incredibly health conscious. It's something that I do. I have bad habits, you have bad, we all have bad habits. At least she's finding out on the first date.
No.
I don't know what kind of other bad habits you have, but that is a total reason to not go on a second date with someone. Like that is the epitome of why I would not go on a date with someone. Especially if you think it's like a healthy choice. Like that's kind of horrifying. Like what else do you do? Do you like pick your nose to clear your toxins out? Smell that too, or like taste that?
No, obviously you don't take care of yourself. You don't take
Really?
care of yourself.
I don't taking around and
getting
getting
meat.
your wax out is taking care of yourself and eating a salad every whatever.
I keep my body clean. I keep my body free of toxins, and I will not apologize for that.
Man, well, you're gonna keep your life free of women after this. Like, no one's gonna date a guy like that.
Well,
That's a good point.
I think this is a good time to ask, Lena.
Whoa, dude.
Would you like to go out with Kyle again on a second date? It sounds like you two have hit it off and have some common ground here.
Oh yeah. Oh sure. Yeah. Hell no.
I will pay.
God.
If you guys go out on a second date, I will go with you, and I will clean his ear out the whole time, so he doesn't have to do it.
I don't know if I
You
can
couldn't
watch
You
that.
couldn't pay me to go on a second date with her at this point.
Oh wow!
Oh, man.
All right.
That
Well,
is
Kyle,
so
at least you know
weird.
why she wasn't calling you back now.
Yeah, and thank you guys so much for saving me from this nightmare. I'm thrilled that I won't be going on a second date with Lena.
Yeah, there's a lot of other ladies out there who love earwax, dude. Don't worry about it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Right in the middle of a second date, and if you're just joining us, Deanna is on the phone, and she wants to call a dude named AJ. They actually are in college together. They met in a study group, and then they had their first date at Panera Bread. She said she enjoyed it a lot, and then they made plans to go out to a party. She got all ready to go, but he never texted her. Also, to make matters worse, they have their class tomorrow, so she's probably going to see him, and she wants to get this all sorted out beforehand. And Deanna, I really hope this works out for you. I do.
I do too. I really had a good time with him. I like him. I think he's a good guy.
I can't
I
believe
hope,
you're
you know, in a few months, you guys hang out and then you're calling home from school to talk to your parents about a pregnancy scare or something like that. You know?
That is so sweet.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a pregnancy scare in your future, and I think it's going to start right here. So I feel good about this.
Thanks.
Why aren't you angry at this guy? I'd be pissed.
I am. Like, we definitely have to talk about this. It was rude for sure, but I'm open to understanding what happened.
All right.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can figure it out for you, okay?
Thanks.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this AJ?
Yeah, who's calling?
What's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I don't know what that is.
It's a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Oh, okay. Why are you calling me?
That is a good question. I'm calling you because we actually got an email from one of our listeners about you.
Wait, like me specifically? Like, you sure it's the right AJ?
I'm pretty sure it's the right AJ. Is this the AJ that went out on a date to Panera Bread with a girl named Deanna the other day?
Yeah?
Yeah. Yep, that's why we're calling.
But how do you know that from the email? How do you know that?
I know that because we do a segment on our show. It's called The Second Date. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. So Deanna emailed us because she told us you hung out, went to Panera Bread, and you were supposed to pick her up to go to a party, but you never texted her.
That's kind of weird. She emailed a radio station about our date?
Yep.
I think it's more weird that you left her just stranded, man. Like, why would you commit to something and then not follow through? Even if you weren't going to go to the party with her, why wouldn't you just shoot her a text and say, hey, I'm so sorry, it's not going to work out?
I'm not really comfortable talking about the details of our date on the radio.
Well, when you say the details of your date, it doesn't sound like you guys really did much.
Right, you were at Panera Bread.
Yeah, we talked and it was okay, but I don't want to air out her dirty laundry or anything, but he freaked me out a little.
She freaked you out? Well, all right. If you don't want to air out her dirty laundry, when we do this segment, everybody who agrees to do it knows that they might hear something that they don't want to hear. So she has agreed to have her dirty laundry aired.
You're 100% sure it's fine? I have class with this girl.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure it's fine. We've done thousands of these things at this point, but she knows that she could hear something that she might not want to hear.
Well, we were at Panera just chatting, regular date stuff, but then she mentions that this is her first date.
Like ever?
Yeah, first date ever.
What?
So what? She's in college. It's not like you're talking about a 45-year-old woman.
But still, what? What? How has she not been on a date?
Ever, yeah, I know. It's kind of
There's
surprising.
something wrong.
No, there is not anything wrong. It could just be that either she didn't meet somebody, maybe she's been really shy, maybe no one's ever even asked her.
Do you know her excuse for that being her only first date, AJ?
I don't know if she has an excuse or not. It's just in my experience, I don't like going on dates with girls who've never been on a date before.
Why?
Well, from my experience, afterwards they get really clingy and attached. I guess they over-romanticize me or something. But, I'm in college. I'm not ready for that kind of commitment, and that much clinginess.
You say, in your experience, have you had a lot of first dates with people who have never had first dates before?
I mean, I guess back in high school, people are younger, don't really have that kind of stuff in their wheelhouse yet.
Okay, wait, hold up, though. I feel like you're throwing out a huge stereotype about people who are dating virgins, basically.
Well, actually, she could actually be a virgin, too, if she's never been on a date.
Yeah, that's bad.
That
Yeah, don't go down that
You
road.
guys,
Yeah,
for all
no.
we know, she's like 19 years old. Give these kids a break.
I'm just saying,
like,
don't be her first, because it's the
my God.
worst. It's not
Okay.
only worse in the moment, but then
Listen.
after you have to deal with the aftermath of being her first. It's not fun. I agree with you on that, AJ.
No, all of you. That is awful. AJ, what did she do on your date at Panera that made you think she was clingy, besides just telling you it was her first date?
Really nothing much. She just seemed very excited for a first official date. And that just, gave me flashbacks to other first dates. And I was like, I don't know if I want to go down this road.
So why blow her off then? Why not at least tell her that you weren't interested in seeing her again?
Yeah.
Well, it was just a first date. If I'd been dating her for a while, it would have been extra rude. But, once the semester's over, I might not see her again, so.
Wait, no, it's rude to begin with to make someone think that you have plans and then never follow through. Like, that's rude.
Well, I can't text her after her first date ever and say, oh, well, cancel. That would crush her heart even more.
Crush her heart even more than making plans with her and then leaving her to sit home and wait for you?
I don't know. Maybe she thought I got into a car accident or something.
What?
Maybe
Even worse
What
than
kind of
worse.
alternate whole reality are you living in right now, AJ? Like, you need to be respectful and kind with other people's hearts, and you're not doing that at all, man.
I really don't know what to say to her because I just don't want to hurt her feelings.
Oh, that
Well,
must
AJ, I think we should give it a try. Don't you?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, well, you better get sure because she's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what? She's on the other line?
Yep.
Yep, she's there. Deanna, are you there?
Hey.
Oh, hi, hi, Deanna.
Hey, AJ. Yeah, I definitely heard everything you said.
Oh, well, at least you know how I feel. I guess.
What?
That's just my experience in the past,
Uh-huh. You think I'll send you, 8,000 text messages or something after one date at Panera?
Potentially,
You really don't think very much of me, or it sounds like women and girls in general.
No, it's not. Not anything like that. It's just my experience in the past with, girls that they're not as experienced and then they kind of think a little too much of me right away.
So you think just because I haven't been on a date that I don't have experience?
To be honest, I just don't know you that well, so I just...
Made a lot of assumptions.
Exactly. That's exactly what he did. He made a ton of assumptions.
Not having been on a date or been in a relationship actually means that I am much more independent than it sounds like you are.
Oh!
I'm just in college, and I'm not really ready for something super serious, super quick, and meeting parents and all that stuff.
What?
It's just experience from my past. It's just stuff.
You think
I've
that
dealt
we're
with
going to go
before.
to Panera and then I'm going to be like, hey, you need to meet my family? I mean, AJ, I like you. I thought we had a really good time, and it's really too bad that you actually have so many assumptions about women that you're clinging to, and that you can't be open to other options, and that somebody actually is really independent.
You see what you said right there? You said you like me after one date. Is that enough information to really know that you like somebody? I don't know.
See, Deanna, you're being a little too clingy saying that you like him just after like one encounter, you know?
Totally. I mean, like, emotional intelligence is really clingy.
I am really not shocked that this dude was the dumbest dude in your study group.
Wait, what? What'd you say about me?
AJ, you were the one who wasn't getting it in the study group, and I was happy to hang out with you longer and make sure that you got it. And you did. You totally got it.
Oh, she's really proud of you.
Good job, buddy.
I'm not some idiot with drool coming out of his mouth or something.
Well, I didn't say that.
Another assumption.
Yeah, he kind of implied it. Oh, another assumption right there.
No, he was talking about you.
Yeah. You didn't get that?
No, he didn't.
I definitely thought that I liked you, and I did. I thought we were having a good time, and I was really open to dating you some more. But honestly, after this conversation, I think I know more about you, and this is not going to work.
Well, let's make sure and ask officially. AJ, would you like to go on a second date with Deanna? We'll pay for it. I know she just said she doesn't want to, but I'm hoping that she'll change her mind if you say yes.
I feel like she got really worked up over just one date and one,
Oh my gosh,
missed
AJ.
text. I think.
Do I sound worked up?
Clingy, but that signs of clinginess right there, being so worked up.
How are you
So
still
no,
sticking to that?
I'd say no.
The clingy girl just denied you before you were even able to say no.
Yeah, well, it's mutual.
Okay. Well, sorry, Deanna, no second date, but it sounds like that you're okay with that.
Totally. AJ, I know your deal. Wish you the best of luck. Hope you don't make assumptions about women in the future, though.
Don't worry, Deanna. One day there'll be a guy that's cool with your whole deal.
I don't think she's too broken up about it,
Oh my
AJ.
God, you're such a jerk.
I'm calling today's second date love with a side of broccoli cheddar.
That sounds delicious.
It does sound good. And that's because the girl on the phone to do a second date today spent her first date at the most romantic of restaurants, Panera Bread.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing how all you have to do is say broccoli cheddar and we know exactly what you're talking about.
Doesn't get sexier than Panera. Especially when you're waiting for your food and they give you that little vibrating device to tell you when it's ready, and it lights up and it vibrates, and you just sit there for a few minutes and enjoy the vibration before you get your soup. What's up, Deanna? How are you?
Hello.
Oh my God.
What's going on?
Well, I wanted to tell you guys about what's been going on and see if you can help me.
Okay, so you had a romantic date at Panera Bread and you did something with a vibrating thing? I mean, that's how Jubal set it up anyway. What do you even call that thing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like
Is
a
it-
vibrating
I just call it
toaster.
pleasurable.
Okay.
So tell us about your date.
I understand you are throwing shade at Panera, but I liked it. I'm in college. I thought it was a college-appropriate first date.
It
Okay.
is. I mean, and when you're talking about casual dining, it's pretty expensive.
It still is, yeah.
You know,
it's pricier than like Subway and stuff.
That's true, and he paid. So
Nice.
All right,
Boom,
sweet.
There you go.
So tell us a little bit about the dude. What's his name?
his name is AJ.
And
All right.
where'd you meet him?
We met in a study group.
Oh my God. College kids still really do meet people in real life?
We do.
Yeah, was it a study group app?
No, but that's genius. We should make that.
All right, so what'd you like about AJ?
I noticed him in our first study group, and I thought he was interesting and funny, he was making people laugh or whatever. But I was getting everything in the study group. I felt really prepared, but I could tell he was struggling, and I was like, great, I can help him out and spend some more time with him. So I just kept staying, and everybody else was sort of falling off and leaving the study group, and it was just the two of us, and we worked together, and he was starting to get it, and we had a good time. We were talking and stayed pretty late, and then a few days later he asked me to have lunch.
That's so exciting. Were you so excited?
I was so excited. My heart skipped a beat, and I was really excited. And I kind of was conflicted because I actually did have class, but I decided that I really liked this guy and decided to skip class and go to lunch.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Free Panera, too. That's nice.
Hello.
It
So how was your date?
was good. We talked about life and where we came from, and all the things that I feel like you're supposed to talk about on a first date. And it went really well. And he actually at the end invited me to a party that he was going to the next night.
So you ran home and tried on every outfit that you have in your closet and decided nothing was good enough, so you went to the store and bought something new.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
And like definitely asked all the girls in my sorority like what to wear, and like we put together outfits. And so then the next night, which was the party, I was ready and waiting for his text with information, and I ended up waiting in my room all night for him to text, and he never texted
He
me.
never texted you at all?
No.
Oh, and I bet you look so good.
I felt really cute.
Yeah, that's like the worst. And then you have to explain to every single person that you live with, like, oh, why are you still home?
Exactly. They all helped me get ready, and then it just like never happened. It was so awkward.
And I'm guessing you haven't heard anything from him since either.
Well, no, because then the next day I texted him being like, what happened? Like, what's up? And he just never responded.
Why do you want to see this drink again then?
The thing is, you have to make it seem like to him, like, well, I had other plans anyway, even though you didn't, and you ended up waiting the whole time just to save a little bit of face.
I know, something. And like what makes it even more awkward is we have class together tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask if you saw him since you guys are in that same group and everything.
So it's like not even that I want something to keep happening. It's that I actually have to keep seeing this person. And so I want to get it worked out before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know anybody else who is at the same party?
I don't think so. It's a group of people that I'm not friends with yet.
So you couldn't get like a report on if he showed up alone or not?
No. Like, of course, I'm worried that he got there and hooked up with someone right away and totally forgot.
Right.
You have any idea why he would blow you off like that, though?
I really don't think I did anything. Like, we just met, and I've only been, like, very accommodating.
Yeah.
Right.
And I just keep thinking back to our date at Panera, which I feel like went so well, and I just feel confused.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and try to get an answer with your second date, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on. If you missed the first part of today's second date, Alex is on the phone, and Alex wants to call a girl named Madeline. They went to a carnival together, said they had a fun time. He even won her a small little teddy bear after I think he spent over $1,000 on games. He spent a lot of money trying to win her a prize. He finally won her a prize. They actually kissed when they were on the Ferris wheel, and then later when they were leaving and saying goodbye, she just gave him a hug and wouldn't kiss him again. So he's wondering if something happened between the Ferris wheel and her going home. And something I completely forgot to bring up in the first part, Alex, is you also said that she's a big fan of state capitals.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Correct.
Maybe she was just not impressed with your state capital knowledge, and that's why she's not calling back. Like, it's probably Bismarck. Is it North Dakota, South Dakota? Who knows? I think you got Bismarcked is what happened.
You got Bismarck?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It happens to a lot of people.
That's low.
I don't know, man. I think I was doing pretty good on my state capitals. I mean, I even got Mount Pilier, so.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Is that even America?
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's Vermont.
Is that a state?
Oh, God.
This is, okay, my head's about to explode. We should just call her.
Yeah.
I really hope this works out for you. I'm actually rooting for you on this one because it sounds like you really felt like this girl was special.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
It must have been something that happened at the carnival. Like, I don't know. I mean, it must have just been some stupid thing that I wasn't even aware of. And I just feel like if we can get on the same page, it'll totally be fine.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can make that happen for you. I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Madeline?
Yes, it is.
Hey, what's up, Madeline? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning? I know it's a weird name. Have you ever heard that?
Sorry.
It's
No, I don't know it.
It's a radio show.
Oh, a radio show.
Mm-hmm. I'm calling you today, Madeline, because one of our listeners actually emailed us about you.
About me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Or why?
Well, because you recently went on a date with them, but now you're not calling them back. So have you been on a lot of dates in the last few weeks?
I've just been on one.
And was that with somebody named Alex?
Yeah.
To the carnival?
How do you know that?
Because Alex is the dude that wants us to call you.
Why?
Because he really liked you. He thought you were really cool and smart and funny and beautiful, and now he's not getting a call back.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I just didn't see the point because I don't think that we have a future together.
from the way he described your date, everything was great.
Yeah, he said that the energy between you two is awesome.
He's a great guy. I just, I'm looking for something that's more long term, and I just didn't see a future with him.
Well, how can you judge that based off of one date at the carnival?
I don't know. Like, I just know. Like, how long do you need to know somebody before you know if you do or don't want to spend your life with them? I mean,
1 minute.
That's
I can
quick.
tell. It just takes
That
me 1
is
minute.
really
Yeah.
quick.
See?
I'm a very good judge, just because I don't want to be around anybody for my whole life.
Oh my God. Was it the kiss? Because he said you guys kissed on the Ferris wheel. Was it a bad kiss?
no, the kiss was fine. It was a little wet, but, it could have been me. Who knows?
So what was it?
Well, I don't know. It's just kind of personal. I don't know if I should say it.
It's personal.
You guys probably won't understand. I just don't feel like I should say it.
Really?
Well, he really wants to know because he liked you a lot.
Well, it's just the same with me. I'm looking for, a long-term relationship. I'm looking for the one. I want to get married. And there's just certain factors that I need from a man.
Is he short, too tall, too ugly? Sometimes I meet people and they're too ugly to date.
Yeah. But maybe
Is
it's
it that?
or is it something bigger? Like he doesn't want kids and you want kids, or?
No, he definitely wants kids. I asked him. That's kind of the problem.
Oh.
The problem is he wants kids and you don't?
I just really want to have a nice, beautiful family and cute kids. And I think that a lot goes into who you pick as a mate in order to, ensure that your children are going to be beautiful babies. And there was this...
So he's going to produce ugly children? That's what it sounds like to me. You're like, his genes are not up to par.
Well, that's kind of the problem.
His genetically, he doesn't work for you?
Kind of. There's these things at the carnival where you can actually go into a photo booth and it matches you both together to show what your children would look like.
That's funny.
I know you're laughing, but it's actually fairly accurate. They have them now to where they're like 90% accurate.
Really?
What?
And yeah, and when we did that, Alex and I, it wasn't a good result.
No.
Wait, come on. That's like a fake carnival thing. It
Yes.
isn't actually what your kids are going to look like.
But it's pretty reliable.
No,
the computer effects are very reliable. Think what you want, but I believe it's very, very accurate.
I promise. I have 2 babies with a man, and they turned out nothing like we expected them to look like.
But you probably didn't do the computer thing at the carnival either.
No, but I bet that they'd be pretty ugly if we did, and they're beautiful children. Like, you can't base something off of some weird carny game.
I don't want to take that chance with Alex.
Okay, so the reason you don't want to go out with him again is because you took a picture at the carnival that meshed both your faces together to show what your kids would possibly look like, and you think the baby was ugly.
Well, I think we both thought it was pretty ugly.
Oh, my God. You can't.
Well, why don't we ask him?
Hold up.
Madeline, because Alex is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
What?
Madeline, are you kidding me? That's your legitimate reason for not wanting to go out with me again.
Alex, I had no idea you were on the other line. I'm really sorry for embarrassing you. That's the truth. And we both agreed.
It's not embarrassing for me. This is embarrassing for you. This is your reason? Those things are garbage. It had some of my stubble on the baby.
Yeah.
You think our baby's going to be born with like 5 o'clock shadow?
Well, no, of course not. But it still gives us some insight of possibly having an ugly baby.
No.
What?
I've done research on this, and like I said, these photo booths are very accurate these days. They're like 90% accurate.
Come on.
10 years ago, it wasn't the same. But now they're very reliable, and there's a good chance that our baby's going to be ugly, and I just don't want to risk it.
That's just putting the horse before the cart. We've only been on one date, and we're already talking about whether or not our baby may or may not be ugly.
I don't feel like wasting time. Like, why start a relationship with somebody where you already know off the bat that there's a good chance your child's going to be ugly? And I want a long-term relationship. I'm looking for a husband. I want to get married.
There's always a chance your baby's going to be ugly.
And Madeline, how could you even say, they're 50% your genes. What if you're the one that's contributing the ugly genes? Then you're always going to have an ugly kid. It doesn't matter. When your baby is born, that thing can be literally look like a fish, and you will think it's the most beautiful thing ever. It's just how nature works. You love your own kids. You're supposed to anyway.
Yeah, not everybody does.
I mean, but that's the idea, right, Madeline? And if you're going for just looks, even for your children, I just don't feel like that's very smart.
Well, I just think it's very important to give your baby the best future possible. And I want to have an attractive baby.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
And I hear what you're saying about 50% me. That's true. But let me tell you, my ex-boyfriend and I did the same machine, and we actually had a very cute baby come out in the photo.
Okay, so it's just how you guys mesh together, and you don't feel like you and Alex would make a good-looking baby because of the carnival picture that you took.
Yes, and it made me realize that sometimes you don't know what you have until it's gone. So I actually started texting my ex again this week.
Oh, my gosh.
And it looks like we're going to hang out and see
Oh, my gosh,
if
Alex.
we should try again.
What are you talking about? This is absolute insanity. I cannot believe you are giving a machine, a carnival machine, any sort of validity on how you run your life. I mean, this is just... Am I crazy for thinking this is crazy?
Maybe, yeah, a little bit, Alex. I think you're being a little bit crazy about this.
Alex, I am totally on your side right now. This is lunacy.
You can think it's crazy all you want, but I have certain things that I want in my life. I know what I want. And if things go well with my ex, then who knows? I feel like we could really have a better shot at producing a beautiful child than Alex and I.
Okay. Well, sounds like you guys are getting along great. So, Madeline, would you like to go on a second date with Alex? We will pay for it.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh, my gosh. Alex, are you disappointed in that?
At this point, not at all.
Alex, I'm sorry if this whole thing hurts your feelings. I mean, you should definitely go back to the carnival and try with other women. You never know, but
Wow.
I have a feeling that all the results are going to be a little negative.
Oh!
All right.
Wow!
Well,
Alex, you're going to have fugly baby. Sorry.
apparently.
Okay, yeah, sure, you're right. That's what I'll do. I'll just be lining up women to hopefully find the one time that I can maybe produce a beautiful baby. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
that's such a good visual.
the good news, Alex, is you get to spend more time at the carnival, and I think that's a highlight for you. So I'm considering this a successful second date.
Thanks a lot. See you at the carnival.
Taking a date to the carnival, it's usually a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, cotton candy, some corn dogs, lots of bright lights. And there's also a 50% chance that if a ride malfunctions while you're on it, you could be on the news.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's cool, too.
Always fun.
Yep, and that's where Alex took the girl that he wants to call today for a second date. Apparently, they went to a carnival. What's up, Alex? How are you?
Hey, y'all. How's it going?
That sounds like a great idea, Alex. Are you a big fan of carnivals?
Who's not? Like, it's playing some games, riding some rides.
Lots of sweaty carnies.
Yeah.
Those guys are awesome.
It's the best part.
And just really sweaty people. There's a lot of sweat
Yeah, there
that
is.
happens at carnivals. And how'd you meet your date?
So, Madeline and I, we met on a dating app.
And what'd you like about her?
Well, I thought she was super cute. She has these really nice eyes, and messaging with her, she had like a really good sense of humor, and she's really into state capitals, which is like, super random.
State capitals.
Yeah, like she just mentioned it in her bio, and we were messaging. She was like, no, it's no joke. Like, I'm really good at knowing all the state capitals.
Wow.
And she likes to research why they're the capital in the first place. Yeah, I know.
That is interesting.
Right? Yeah.
A couple of capitals have switched. They were one city, then they became a different city.
Exactly. And so, and I always felt like I was pretty good at knowing those in like the fourth grade or whatever.
When you had to.
It was a fun thing to talk about, not the usual sort of like, what do you do? What do you like?
Yeah, that's true. Usually people on dating profiles are like, I love to hike. That's what everybody says. I've never seen anybody like, I just really love state capitals.
Right, exactly. So I was like, this is cool. This is a unique, interesting person.
Right. And so how was it when you guys first met up?
I mean, like one funny thing, she looked like exactly like her pictures on her profile.
Oh, that's funny.
Which was really good, but she was also wearing the exact same outfit.
Oh, that must be her hot outfit then, her sexy outfit.
Yeah, I have that one outfit too, and I'm like, oh my God, I have it on in 3 photos. Dang it.
Right. So, I mean, like I mentioned it, and she was like, yeah, she basically said that. She's like, look, I look really good in this. Like, why would I not wear it?
Why not? Everybody should just have one outfit they wear all the time that is their favorite outfit. Never switch it up.
And it's not a bad idea off a dating app. Like, you know exactly who you're meeting then, right? You're like, oh wait, that's the girl with the blue shirt.
I would rather have that than show up and be like, who are you?
Yeah.
You know?
So how did everything go when you were out there at the carnival? Any weird moments, or was it all good?
Well, so there's this one thing. I wanted to win her a prize, at one of the games. And I thought that would be like romantic and fun. And so I thought they had ring toss. And I've won ring toss a couple times in my carnival going days. So it's like, oh, I got this. This will be a great way to sort of like show off. Like I wanted to win her like a one of those ginormous stuffed animals.
Yeah, every man wants to win a woman that, and no woman wants those.
I know
like,
women
what
that
do
love
you,
it.
What do you do with them?
It's just a trophy so they can
Yeah.
walk around the fair, the carnival.
Yeah,
and
then you have
keep
to
it for
drag
the
it
day,
around.
and then
super
you get rid
heavy.
of it, and then you get rid of it later. So did you win the big stuffed animal for her and impress her with your ring toss abilities?
Well, so I started playing, and I was just off my game. I don't know what it was, but I just could not win.
How much money did they suck out of you
Yeah.
as you were losing?
Well, do you want to know the first time or the second time I played?
They got you
one of those
good.
days.
They got me, yes, 100%. So, like, I'm spending a lot of time and money, and I'm just getting so frustrated because, like, I should be able to do this. It's so easy. Finally, she's like, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't care. Like, let's just go on some rides. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let's do it. So we take a break. We go on some rides. We're having fun. And then we're walking back past the ring toss, and I just have to. I have to win.
I know that feeling.
You're like
Anytime
an
I played
addict.
one of those games and I'd lose and then I pass by it again, I'm like, God, if I had just more cash on me right now, I would own you.
Oh, yeah. I definitely went back to the ATM, and I got more cash. And I was like,
No.
I'm doing this. I'm winning. And so finally, I kind of win. I win her like one of those really tiny, small stuffed bears after I'd spent, like 60 more bucks.
Oh my gosh.
So not worth it.
And how long was
Yeah.
she just standing there watching you play ring toss?
I mean, I wasn't keeping count, but I mean, at least a half an hour.
What?
Oh. So maybe you spent too long doing that, and that's why she's not calling you back. She's like,
I might have. It's entirely possible. But but she seemed super grateful for the bear. And she was like, "Oh, this is so sweet."
She wasn't just grateful the whole thing was over. God,
I mean,
give the man a prize already.
Right, but I mean, she seemed into it. And then we ended our night by like going on the Ferris wheel, and we kissed on the Ferris wheel, which was nice. Like seemed like a good moment.
Yeah. What was that kiss like?
I mean, it was sweet. It was like
no,
very
moisture-wise.
That's actually
Yeah.
what I was looking for, a moisture level count.
Sloppy, water.
Well, we were both already really sweaty, so it was pretty moist all
Nice.
around.
Yeah.
So yeah, but then after that, Carnival's sort of like shutting down, sort of like leaving and saying goodbye for the evening, and so I go in for another kiss, and then she kind of like averted my kiss and just went for a hug.
Oh.
Which was weird, right? Because we'd already kissed.
Yeah.
I mean, usually to me, if you kiss once and then she doesn't want to kiss you again, it means it wasn't very good for her the first time.
I was like, oh, great. I guess I'm not a good kisser. Or, I mean, I don't know. I'm just so in my head about it.
Did
Right.
anything happen in between the Ferris wheel kiss and then you saying goodbye to her that would make you think she wouldn't want to kiss you again?
I mean, we played a couple more games and did another ride, but like nothing out of the ordinary.
Have you heard from her at all since your date?
I texted her, tried calling her, nothing.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Huh.
She was just like so cool and interesting, and I already feel like we have such a great connection, and it seems like such a good starting point. And so I just don't want to lose this one,
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, then come back and call her and get your second date, okay?
Right on. Thank you, guys.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We've done a few second date updates where the topic of money comes up, and it's usually a bad thing.
Oh, yeah.
When people start discussing money on a first date. Today, Cody is on the phone with us. He wants us to call a girl named Robin. Apparently, Cody thinks that he kind of screwed up because he started talking about money and the issues that he's having. And he thinks maybe Robin thinks he's broke. Hey, Cody, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys?
Good. So your email said that you screwed up by telling her all about your monetary issues.
Yeah, I didn't set off to do that, but we were at dinner and the conversation sort of just led that way. And, because it's been a little bit of a rough time. I've had a rough year so far, and, a lot of things have been coming down. And
did you set it up as sad as it sounds right now, too? Because no wonder she's not calling you back.
To be honest with you, I really don't know how the conversation actually got there. I don't really remember. We were just talking about, what I do and what she does and, my schooling, and then my student loans came up. And, I have a lot of student loans, so I had to divulge a little bit about that. And then I told her that I bought this car that I can't even really afford, but somehow I managed. And
so you're just rattling off a list of all the things financially that are wrong in your life.
Did you go over your credit score as well, Cody?
No, we didn't brush on that. She probably did a credit check on me after she went home. That's probably why I haven't heard from her. But I didn't really mean for it to go that way, and we were just talking about life.
Did she react weirdly when you were bringing up money and stuff? Because in your email you said that's why you think she's not calling you back. Did she say something to make you think that it was a turnoff?
She seemed understanding, but at the same time, how when you're in one of those situations where you can kind of feel that the vibe is sort of changed.
Yeah.
Apparently, when you bring up money and student loans and cars that you can't afford.
Yeah.
But
yeah, if I went out on a date with a girl and all she did was talk about how she's broke, I'd be like, I'm probably not going to take her out again.
So, how did you meet her, by the way?
We met online.
Did you pay for the dinner?
Well, I did. She offered to pay for dinner. She may have felt a little guilty for indulging in my misfortune, but she did offer. I, of course, turned it down, and I paid for dinner.
I was going to say, tell me the money talk happened before the bill was dropped off. It's like not the bill's dropped off, and they're like, oh, man, this bill just makes me think about my student loan and then my car payment.
No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like I was like, oh, I forgot my wallet sort of thing. But she did offer to pay, and I thought that was nice of her. And I thought that maybe she'd at least appreciate the fact that I had paid, even though I just divulged her that I'm basically broke.
Yeah, you're like, don't worry about it. I can pay for it. I'll put it on my credit card and be paying this date off for the next 7 years. But you're worth it.
How did the date end? Was it a good note? Like, did she give you any good signs or?
Well, not really. I mean, it was kind of one of those, we kind of did the weird, awkward hug. I felt bad for even saying anything to her at that point, and so I didn't even try to kiss her. And, she's like, good luck. And I was like,
wow. So you want to call her and explain to her, hey, I'm not really as broke as I was joking about. I mean,
well, I am as broke as I was saying, but I don't want her to think that I am.
You don't want her to think that you're going to be asking her for money and let her know, hey, yeah, I might have a lot of student loans or anything else, but I'm not completely bankrupt.
I did kind of make a little bit of a joke that I was thinking about declaring bankruptcy. But it was
You did?
That's not really a joke, Cody.
Well, I just made a little chuckle, and I think I said something like, I think I might just have to declare bankruptcy. But I laughed. I thought she might see a little bit of humor in it.
All right.
Because that's funny.
Maybe she couldn't tell it was a joke.
You guys see humor in it.
Yeah, maybe she didn't know that you were joking.
Man, buddy.
And I could see how bankruptcy could turn some people off. All right. Well, and how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
I hit her up on the dating website once, and then I called her once, and I sent her one text message. So I guess 3 times.
And has she said anything back?
Absolutely not.
Nothing. All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thanks, guys.
Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Cody, are you ready to give Robin a call?
Definitely. Hopefully it turns out for the better.
You got your work cut out for you because you know what you did wrong. Yeah, at least you think you know what you did wrong, and talking about the fact that you're broke and you have a lot of money problems right now. Even joking that you're going bankrupt. You got kind of a big hole to dig out of here when we get her on the phone.
Yeah, I know.
What are you going to say to her to try to convince her to go out with you again?
Well, I really think, and maybe it's just me, I really think we had a connection. I really thought she was cool, and she was pretty, and she was down to earth.
How can we help you? What can we do to help you out?
I don't know, man. I don't say we're friends or something, that I'm a good guy.
Oh, okay.
Say that I personally know you. You sound like a nice guy. I want to help you out. It's just,
Right. Well, I don't know. I'm not a good guy. I like to think I'm a good guy, and, this is just a temporary thing. It's not the end of the world. I mean,
You're just
don't
not
have a lot of money right now.
And Cody, you're not asking her for money. I mean, that's what you really need to clarify as well. Like maybe you are experiencing a hard time in your life, but you're not asking for support or anything from her.
Right. No, I'm not. I just be nice to have someone that just to hang out with that maybe we don't have to spend money and it's just worth a try. But that's why I contacted you guys.
Okay.
If anyone's going to be able to help me, it might be you.
All right, let's do it. We'll call it right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Robin there?
Hi, this is Robin.
Hey, Robin. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm fine.
You ever listened to our show before?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. You recently went out on a date with a listener of ours, and he really likes you. Would love to find out why you're not calling him back.
Okay.
His name is Cody.
Uh-huh.
You remember going out with Cody?
Yeah, I do remember going out with Cody.
He told us that you guys had dinner, and he feels bad. He thinks that he screwed up your date because he was talking about the fact that he has a lot of student loans, and then he has like a bad car loan. And then he said he made a joke about being bankrupt or wanting to file for bankruptcy, and you seemed kind of cold after that, like you didn't want to hang out with him anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Because when he described it, he sounded like really depressed. I mean, he said he laughed and made it a joke, but maybe it didn't come off so good.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it didn't seem like a joke, really, because it wasn't really like a one-off thing. It wasn't like a casual, like, oh man, I'm drowning in student debt or something, and like that was it. It was kind of the entire evening.
Oh no!
So he was harping on the fact that he has a lot of student loans and he's broke the whole time. Is that what it felt like for you?
Yeah.
And did he go
That would
into
be
like
annoying.
specifics of like how much money?
Yeah, he was pretty specific. Did he tell you guys how the date ended?
He said you gave him a hug and wished him good luck. It's pretty obvious that you didn't want to go out
No,
with
I mean,
him again.
like before that, like how dinner ended.
No,
No.
he didn't tell us that.
Okay.
Did something weird happen at the end of dinner?
Yeah, the check came, and obviously I felt really bad because I understand, he's in a bad place. So I offered to pay for dinner, and
Oh, he did tell us that.
well, I mean, he was very sweet, and he's like, no, it's fine, I'll take care of it. But he pulled out a big manila envelope, and he spent like a long time going through it, saying that he had like a 20% off coupon. Like minutes and minutes went by, and he couldn't find it. And then he's like, maybe it's on my phone. And so he started like going through his phone to try to find it. But the waiter came over like 3 times to be like, oh, are you ready yet? Oh, I'll come back in a minute. And I again was like, it's fine, I can take care of it. He's like, no, it's fine. And then he like went back through the manila envelope and like did like a whole manila envelope of coupons.
What's wrong with that? The guy likes a deal.
Knows how to save.
Yeah.
Well, it was just a lot. And then ultimately he couldn't find it. And he's like, it's okay, I'll put it on my card. I have enough debt on there anyway. I'll use the coupon later.
Full
He
price.
was like sad Eeyore the entire day.
All right. That's understandable then.
When I go on a date, I'm thinking about the future and sort of imagining, having a serious relationship with this person would be like. And the truth is, it just sort of feels like Cody is not really in a place where he should be dating right now. Like
Yeah.
he's in a place that he should
He's having trouble supporting himself right now,
Sounds like me.
let alone supporting a dating
This
life.
would be a relationship where we'd be eating like ramen noodles every night.
Right.
I'd end up like giving him my paycheck to help pay off his car. Like this is what a long-term relationship would look like with him, and that's really not what I'm looking for.
Robin, Cody's actually on the other line and just heard everything you said.
Hi, Robin.
I'm sorry. I'm actually really kind of uncomfortable with this.
I gave you a choice of which restaurant you wanted to go to, and you picked the one restaurant that I thought I had a coupon for, and
It's her fault.
obviously I didn't have it.
Sounds like you took forever to look for the coupon. I mean, wasn't there a certain point, Cody, where you could tell, like, okay, this is awkward now that I'm looking for too long?
Well, yeah, the point when I actually had to pay for the check. Here's the thing. Here's the way I see it, is that a lot of things have piled up, and it really is just temporary. I actually really do have a pretty decent job. I mean, It's just I'm paying out some months. It seems I'm paying out more than I'm bringing in, and I don't want that to be the kicker on whether or not you want to hang out with me.
Well, see, honestly, Cody, like that's what concerns me. That you seem to be in a place where you maybe just need to take some time and work on some stuff. If you need a financial analyst or something, I have a great person I could recommend.
How am I going to afford that?
I mean, I don't think you should date until you get all that under control first.
That's the thing. I do have it under control. I said it seems like some months I'm paying out more, but I do have it under control, and I really like you.
But you just told me that you're not bringing enough money in every month to pay off all your expenses. That's not having it under control.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll get a second job. I mean, if I get a second job, maybe we can go out on another date.
Oh.
Robin,
Cody.
Cody's willing to take on another job if you'll go out with him again.
Oh, hardworking.
I think that you need to take this time to really focus on. I mean, because honestly, having a significant other is very expensive. I mean, for both parties.
Robin, we'll pay for you guys to go on a second date.
No, I know. You guys are being very, very sweet. But I really think that this is something that he just needs to focus on, and then maybe down the line when he's in a better place, then we can maybe reopen it.
All right. Sorry, Cody.
It's all right. You guys tried your best. I mean, not everybody can help superficial people, I guess.
Cody, she's out swinging, dude.
All right, then fine. You're never going out with me again.
That was low, Cody.
Look, no, I just want to say one thing. I'm not somebody who cares about money. I'm not somebody who needs to be with somebody who's wealthy or well-off.
Obviously, you do care about money.
You need to be with somebody who can be responsible financially, and I'm not going to be living a life of debt with if I end up spending a significant portion of my time with them.
You need to be with somebody who can tolerate you.
Cody.
Wow, that deteriorated quickly.
I really was on your side for a while, but you're really losing us.
Well, she's superficial. What do you want me to do?
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. I'm not superficial. I'm really
you
not.
don't like ramen.
All right,
That's not being superficial, and I take great offense to that.
Robin, thank you for your time.
You grew up with finances, and I grew up eating ramen.
Still going.
I think
Robin,
there's passion here, though.
Robin, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you for talking to us.
Thanks.
Cody,
Yeah.
I will be sending you a bill for this second date update, all right? 25% interest.
I'm sorry. She just missed an opportunity of a lifetime to date me. I'm in a bad spot right now, but I develop apps, and I've been working on something, and something's going to hit.
The next billionaire.
Man.
Stay with it, Cody.
All right, Cody.
Sounds like a sure thing.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Saturday morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today met the girl that he wants to call at every horny bachelor's favorite hunting ground.
Uh-oh.
A wedding. That's right.
Not what I thought you were going to say.
Where they love to go troll for ladies. His name is Ryan. What's up, Ryan?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, you horny bachelor?
Guilty as charged.
Oh my God. I love how all your dudes are on the same page on this one, and I'm just learning this.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows that the best place to meet a girl is definitely at a wedding.
Yeah. So tell us about the girl that you want to call today, and when did you pounce during the wedding?
Well, her name is Rose. We were both in the party, so she was one of the bridesmaids. I was a groomsman.
Mm.
She caught my eye, so, we walked down the aisle together, so we had a lot of time to chit-chat.
Oh, was she actually the person that you were paired up with?
It was, yeah. So we were arm in arm.
man.
We had to stand there waiting and all that.
That's
Good
like
for you.
destiny.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the reason why is because we were the only two single people, so they put us together.
Oh. So
That
it
makes
was,
sense.
It was less fate and them
Yeah.
being like, well, you two losers don't have anybody. You can walk down the aisle together.
Yeah, so we had a few drinks at the reception. Everybody was getting loose. Everybody was dancing. I was joking around, and, I thought she was cute. I was going to ask her out, so it was a wedding. I decided to get down on one knee. And,
Nice.
No, you didn't. In the middle of the reception?
yeah, I mean, it was a good time. Everybody was joking around, so I got down on one knee, and I proposed a date to her. And
Did she cry?
She didn't cry. I could tell she was a little embarrassed by it, and she's like, "Get up, you idiot!" Like, she's got a really cool, dry sense of humor, really sarcastic, which I find that attractive.
And I'm assuming she said yes, since you're doing a second date update now.
Yeah, she said yes, so I was stoked about it. It seemed like a good match.
Awesome. What'd you guys do on your date?
We went out to a sushi spot that I really like, and it was great. I guess the only one thing that I'm going back and I'm thinking, like, what did I do? Did I say something stupid? And there was a part where I don't know how we landed on this topic of conversation, but we started talking about underwear, and I basically just told her, I was like, I personally don't believe in underwear. I just...
Whoa.
You don't believe in it, like you don't think that it's an actual thing? Because I can tell you it exists.
No, I know it's an actual thing. I got that, but I just think it's unnecessary. I think it's the most uncomfortable thing that man has invented.
Okay.
It's just no need. Why do you have to wear underwear?
So
Who knew that underwear was a belief system? I didn't know that until now. Yeah.
You're pretty passionate about going commando, it sounds like.
I just don't feel the need to wear underwear. Why am I going to restrict myself? It's not like I'm wearing see-through pants or something. Like, what's the big deal?
Okay.
So did she take that as like you trying to imply like, hey, lady, take your panties off?
That's what I'm sort of wondering and I'm worried about, which is not at all what I was saying. I wasn't trying to be creepy, but now looking back on it, I'm like, I don't know if you thought I was like making a comment on my manhood or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see how that could look like you're whispering across the table, like, I'm not wearing any. Just giving her a tip on what's going on.
Give her a wink.
Yeah. I could see how that could be a little weird. Did she act strange after that?
There was like probably a couple minutes of just sort of awkward, like, okay, now I got to get the conversation back on track. But after that, everything seemed to be cool. That was like 3/4 of the way through the date. So I would say the last quarter was like smooth sailing.
Okay. How did it all end?
Well, I walked her out to her car. Again, I wanted to be a gentleman, and I felt like the vibe was go in for a kiss, and I did, and she sort of backed away. And then she apologized. She said, "I'm so sorry. I feel like my breath smells," because we were eating fish. So she obviously sushi. So she was like, "I feel like my breath smells like fish, and I don't feel comfortable kissing you with my breath smelling like this." I said, "Oh, I don't mind," because obviously I had sushi too. And she was like, "No, I'm not into that. I'm sorry."
Do you feel like
I think
she
it's an
legit
excuse.
thought her breath smelled like fish, or you feel like it was an excuse?
I'd like to think that it was legit, but now without hearing from her, I'm like, maybe that was an excuse.
Yeah, because if you're both eating the same thing, it doesn't matter.
That's what I think. Like, I've had onions before, and I've been out on dates with girls who've had onions or garlic or whatever. Like, it's always that sort of thing. It's like, it doesn't really matter,
So have you tried to get a hold of her?
Yeah, I dropped her a text later that night, and I said it was really great hanging out with you. Let's do it again. And I didn't hear from her that night. Like, the next day, the middle of the afternoon, she was like, yeah, that was a lot of fun. But then, like, I sent her another text trying to set something up, and I got sort of like a non-committal response, like, yeah, maybe so, hit me up later in the week.
And did you hit her up after that?
I did, and then I didn't hear anything. So,
And you sound like such a lovely date from your description.
Well, except for the underwear thing. Sounds like a good date.
See, I don't know. I don't think that's too bad of a, like, that's not a put off to me.
That's a little
But I
weird.
dated a guy who went commando all the time, and I kind of, like, had a thing for it. I don't know.
Oh, Brooke.
I mean, maybe you and I should go out, Brooke. Maybe that's
No, that's not what I'm saying.
All right, man. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and I'm going to support you on this one 100%. During the song, I'm going to go take my underwear off and do this commando with you. All right? We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, I appreciate that.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Ryan is on the phone with us. And Ryan, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's that?
And hopefully this isn't going to come off as creepy as it did on your date, but are you wearing underwear?
Oh.
He finally got
waiting
uncomfortable.
for
about
the
it.
answer,
Yeah.
Ryan.
I mean, I told you who I am. You know who I am.
You know the answer.
I think the answer
Yeah.
is no. Like I said, if you're just joining us, Ryan told us about his first date with a girl named Rose. He said the only thing that went weird was somehow they got on the subject of underwear, and Ryan says that he doesn't believe in underwear and shared that with her on a first date. He thinks that might have come off a little creepy to be focusing on his hatred for underwear during the date. But other than that, he says everything seemed fine. She's not calling him back, though, and it's been a little while. So we're about to get her on the phone and see what went wrong.
And you guys met when you were in a wedding party for mutual friends. Did you find out from the newlyweds if, she had said anything to them about how your guys' date went?
I mean, I asked, but they said no, she hasn't mentioned anything. So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out. It's just confusing because she seemed to have a good time. I had a good time. So
All right, I'm going to call her right now, okay?
Cool.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Rose there?
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, Rose, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
Is there a reason why you're calling me?
There is. We actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Okay, an email about me?
Mm-hmm. It's a guy you went out on a date with.
Really?
Yeah. His name is Ryan, and I'm sure you remember Ryan. He says you guys met at a friend's wedding.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he emailed us and told us a little bit about your date, but he also told us that you're not calling him back. So he asked if we could find out why you don't want to see him.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
He sounded really excited about you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Did you not like going out with him?
I mean, I don't know if this is going to go anywhere.
And why is that? Can you tell us?
Oh my God, this is kind of awkward.
I can tell you what he told us.
Okay.
So he said that you guys met at the wedding and had fun and then went to go get sushi.
Yeah.
He said there was one awkward moment during your date, and he thinks that might be the reason you're not calling him back.
Did he tell you what that was?
Yeah. He said that he went into a little thing about how he doesn't believe in underwear and how he doesn't like underwear and it's constricting and all that. And he says he thought that might have weirded you out.
Yep. Yeah, that happened. I mean, that was a lot of information on a first date.
Was that the pivot point that turned you off from him?
Well, he didn't even really need to tell me that part.
What?
About the underwear?
Yeah. He was wearing shorts. I noticed at one point when I got up to go to the bathroom that he may have been revealing a little too much in the shorts.
Oh,
Wait, what do you mean? Be specific. I need specific.
I think I know.
Yeah, I think I do too.
I think you guys know.
Like, he was kind of hanging out for the world to see?
Flashing a little.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure, but then he started talking about how he doesn't believe in underwear, and I thought, no, I was 100% right, I guess.
I can tell.
Yeah. All right, so maybe he should have been wearing underwear.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So wait, do you think it was an accident or was he like putting it on display for you?
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I hope it was an accident too. It was just a lot of information at once. So.
A lot of information. You should have reached across the table and tucked it back in for him.
Oh God.
Is that if you guys were wearing shorts, would that be an easy mistake to make?
If you sit down, you never know. I mean, yeah, like I feel like the shorts must have been pretty small.
You must have not adjusted.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need to hear this.
Do you think it was an accident?
I don't know, but to be honest, I don't really care. I don't know if I want to know.
I don't feel like that's fair. I mean, if you had a nip slip and nobody told you about it, like it's not something that you should get blamed for.
But it's different. I mean, what if I was doing it on purpose and I didn't care and it was just out there?
Yeah.
So, I know how we can find out if he knew that he was sort of dangling about.
Like I said before, I really don't care at this point.
Well, I think Ryan cares, and he's actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
What are you talking about?
I mean that Ryan's been listening to this conversation, and he wants to talk to you.
What?
All right,
Oh.
in my defense, I had absolutely no idea that I was exposing myself to you.
You flasher, you.
Honestly, I'm being absolutely sincere here. Like, I apologize. That is not at all. I wasn't trying to do, like, a 1-2 punch of, hey, maybe look at this, and, oh, I don't like underwear. Like, I swear to you, I had no idea that I was hanging out.
Okay.
No,
I mean-
I'm being serious. It sounds like I'm joking, but I am absolutely dead serious. I did not know that it was happening, nor would I have, done anything like that. So if I made you feel uncomfortable, I sincerely apologize.
I'm just wondering, why you brought it up at that point then. It's a strange thing to bring up on a first date.
It is, but the conversation sort of went there, and I wasn't trying to necessarily steer it there. And then it was like, we sort of landed on that topic. And the fact that you saw that right beforehand is absolutely a coincidence. It's an unfortunate coincidence.
Unfortunate coincidence.
Did you not feel a breeze or anything?
It's not like I was engineering the date to be all about my junk. You seeing it, me talking about it, like, sincerely.
But you feel like if you're a guy who goes commando, you think you'd be super careful in shorts if that's a likelihood of happening.
Exactly.
I'm usually careful, but maybe I had a napkin in my lap, so maybe I thought, like, if anything was popping out, like, I don't know, like, that's no one has never told me about this before. So if I have been exposing myself inadvertently, I feel terrible about that.
Yeah. Now you have something to be aware of.
I mean, if I've gone home for the holidays or something, and I'm sitting here, like, with my junk hanging out, I didn't know it, so...
Well, now you know. So, yeah.
I mean, look, again, I cannot apologize profusely enough. I mean, I had a great time with you, and I hope that, I mean, you seem to have you do have a really great sense of humor, and I hope maybe you can just sort of understand that this was absolutely inadvertent and not in any way some sort of pervy, sleazy thing that I was trying to pull on you. So I would love to take you out again, and I will promise to wear underwear on our next date.
That was so hard for him, Rose.
Rose.
Do you know what he's doing for you right now?
Would you like to go out with Ryan on a second date? We will pay for it, and we'll pay for his underwear, too, if you give him one more shot.
At this point, I mean, it's a very heartfelt message, but I'm skeptical. I don't know.
Come on, Rose. You guys were in the same wedding for two of your best friends. Like, do you think that your friend's going to be marrying some sleazeball who would have a friend who would expose himself? Like, there's got to be some trust circle there, right?
Well,
yeah, I have references. If you need references, I have references.
That's a good point. I don't know. It's just, is underwear never an option, or it's a lot?
I will say this. If I'm wearing shorts, it's something that in the future I will definitely take into consideration and wear, I just need to suck it up and put on some boxer briefs or something.
Yeah. Just be uncomfortable for a little while. It's just a couple hours,
Before you get arrested.
Terribly uncomfortable to me. But, yeah, I mean, I would do that.
Rose, what do you think? One more shot?
Come on.
One date.
If underwear is provided, I will go on a second date with you.
Hey, there you go. Congratulations, Ryan.
Thank you. I mean, Rose, that's awesome. And I think I have a pair of underwear somewhere around my house that I can scrounge up.
All right, well.
I mean, and I promise you, like, if I do not have them, I will buy them. I'll buy a 3-pack. So, I mean, there we go.
If you don't have a pair, Ryan, I'll send you a pair of mine. We can share.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
It's just me, myself, and
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Yeah. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, we do a lot of second date updates on this show, and we have people who email us for second date updates all the time.
All the time.
All the time. And some of those people become friends of the show because we get to know them because they've done more than one second date update.
Uh-oh.
Especially one person
Oh, no.
who emails us a lot. And I wouldn't even really consider her a friend of the show anymore. I kind of consider her more a family member almost. I'd like to introduce you to our friend, Hailstorm. What's up, Hailstorm?
Hailstorm.
What's up?
Yeah.
Girl, you haven't changed a bit, have you?
She's back.
Oh my God, never, you guys, never.
Her name is Haley. She goes by Hailstorm. She's done a couple second date updates, even an Awkward Tuesday phone call, I think. And I realized it today, Hailstorm. I don't think of you as like a friend of the show. I think of you as like my wild little sister.
Oh my God.
Yeah, who I encourage to go out and get wild because I'm a good brother.
That's not usually what brothers do,
Yeah.
man. That's kind of gross.
Don't ever ask me to like fight somebody for you because I will run the other direction. So, what's up today, Hailstorm?
Oh my gosh, you guys. I had a crazy weekend and I need your help.
Oh my God. So wait, Haley, why are you doing all these second date updates? Is your dating life that bad?
No, I have dates all the time. It's just the ones that never call me back that like piss me off.
Okay.
And so you want to know why they're not calling you back?
Exactly.
What happened this crazy weekend, though?
So I went to a Halloween party. It was a friend of a friend's house party. So I didn't really like know who was throwing it, but whatever, like I'll go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I dressed up because it was a Halloween party. So I was a naughty librarian.
Oh, nice.
Not very creative.
Most librarians are actually naughty, so it's not even a costume. Okay, so naughty librarian, and I'm assuming you looked hot.
Oh my gosh, like the hottest girl at the party. I had a cardigan, glasses, like the long skirt. My hair was pulled back in a bun, and I was carrying a dictionary.
Okay, you're starting to sound just like kind of like the dowdy librarian by that description, Haley, not the naughty one.
I make Dowdy look hot.
Okay. All right. I can get behind that.
All right. So how'd you meet the person that you want to call today?
I was having some drinks, and like I couldn't even keep track of all the dudes that were hitting on me because it was just like all of them just flocking towards me. They were obsessed.
It sounds like a fun night for you.
Yeah. It sounds like a typical night for Hailstorm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was crushing it.
All right.
So I'm like totally crushing it. And this one guy, James, he comes up to me and he had the best pickup line. I just melted right then and there.
What was it?
He said, "Can I borrow your dictionary?" And I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "Because I want to see your picture under the word adorable."
Oh, come on. Hailstorm.
Haley.
That didn't make you puke just a little bit.
Oh my God, no. It was so cute. I was like, okay, sure.
Oh my gosh. Well, maybe you guys are a match made in heaven then if you liked that.
Yeah, fast forward like 35 minutes later, we're upstairs hooking up.
What?
Okay.
Nice.
Haley, that was quick work.
Thank you.
So, Haley, I mean, like, how was the hookup, I guess I should know first.
Well, it was good. The thing is, there were these signs that said, like, don't go upstairs, no entry, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
And
because you were at somebody's house and they didn't want people partying there and ruining their upstairs.
don't have a party if you don't want the consequences of a party. Like,
Yep.
right?
I'm with you on that one, actually.
Any kind of party, you have to know somebody is going to mess around in your bed at some point.
Right, exactly. So we're up there, and it's so hot because we're in costume. So we're just like being our characters. So I was like being a librarian, being like, shh, 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 be quiet, you know?
No, this isn't while you guys were doing stuff. This is before, maybe we.
This is like while we're doing stuff. We were like already.
Wait,
Really role play.
wait, but we haven't heard. What was he dressed as?
He was a pirate.
Okay, so
A
and
lot of
pirates,
booty.
yeah, they don't respect the rules of the library at all. No, they
it was, like,
don't.
So hot.
Okay. What happened after everything?
So we're getting pretty hot and heavy, and then all of a sudden, the door swings open, and the host and the hostess are standing there, pissed.
Yeah.
That's always an awkward way to get caught, especially when you're with a pirate and you're a librarian.
Exactly. So I snatched up my clothes and scooted on out of there because it was super awkward, and I was like, I don't even know you people, like, whatever.
Oh, that's right. You did, I forgot you didn't know them, huh?
No, I didn't know them. And, my friend is, pretty pissed at me for doing this, but whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
So wait, what did he do? What happened to James the pirate?
Okay, so here's the thing. I saw him go outside, and I was like, oh, I'll just, go out there and find him. So I, went outside, and I was looking for him, and I kept asking strangers, hey, have you seen my pirate? There's this pirate around here somewhere. And everybody acted like I was crazy and whatever. So I texted him, and I haven't heard anything back.
Nothing. And do you have any idea why he might not be calling you back?
I have no idea.
So wait, hold on, though, Haley. I mean, I'm all for if you want to go hook up at a Halloween party as a naughty librarian, good for you. But why are you expecting more out of that?
One, why wouldn't he want to be with me? And two, he didn't get to finish.
Yeah, that's right. You got interrupted. Okay, well,
yeah.
Hailstorm,
I
you
don't
know.
do things halfway.
No.
Okay, I want to do it all the way or
Okay.
not at all.
Gotcha.
Okay, we can tell that
All
about
right.
you, Haley.
Well, we'll play a song, Haley. You know how it works. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and get your second date update, okay?
Sounds good. Hailstorm out.
I forgot you say that all the time. All right. Hang on, Haley.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Oh, Halloween parties. I feel like there's a lot of people that are in the same position this morning as Hailstorm. Wondering why the person they hooked up with at a Halloween party isn't calling them back. And if you're just joining us, Hailstorm is on the phone. Her real name is Haley, but she goes by Hailstorm. She's been on a few second date updates before and even an Awkward Tuesday phone call. She met a dude at a Halloween party. She was dressed as a naughty librarian. He was dressed up as a dirty pirate, and then they hooked up. And they got busted in the middle of the act by the people who were hosting the party. And then she ran out and hasn't heard from him since. So we're about to get him on the phone and find out why he's not calling her back. Hailstorm?
Yeah, baby.
Yep. I normally ask people, are you ready to go? But I already know you're ready, right?
Haley.
Oh, so ready.
Oh, Haley, you only talked to this guy for 35 minutes before you guys hooked up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's probably not calling you back because he actually doesn't know you at all.
Trust me, from what we were doing, he definitely knows me well enough to call me back.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Haley.
I wonder why he's not, because you guys didn't even get to finish what you were doing. Yeah. Because you got in trouble.
Don't remind me.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can get you a do-over. I'm going to dial his phone number right now, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to James, please?
Yeah, speaking.
James, how are you, man? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Your radio show?
I am not one myself, but I am on a radio show. I'm calling you because one of our listeners actually sent us an email, and they wanted to see if we could get you on the phone.
Okay. Who is it?
Well, it's somebody that you met this weekend at a Halloween party.
Met a lot of people. It's a big party. Can you just hurry up and tell me who it was and stop trying to be like Mr. Radio Man?
I would love to do that.
I like your new title, though.
Yeah, I do. Mr. Radio Man. I like it. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. I'm going to guess that you remember her because you guys hooked up.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
All right.
Well, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody or hook up with somebody at a Halloween party and that person doesn't call you back, you can email us and we'll get them on the phone and ask what happened. So Haley, she wants to know why you won't answer any of her text messages.
What do you mean, why? She's taken.
She's
She's
what?
definitely not taken.
No, she's very single. She's like as single as they come.
But no, she is taken. I trust me, she's taken. 100%.
So wait, you think she's in a relationship is what you're saying?
I know she's in a relationship
How do you know that?
because her boyfriend came up to me afterwards and was giving me crap. That's why we had a scrap. We had a full scuffle about it in the backyard.
What?
Wait, what? You had a fight with a guy who said that he was Hailstorm's boyfriend?
I don't know, the hailstorm, whatever that is. But yeah, after I went downstairs and I had a fight with a guy in the backyard dressed like the Incredible Hulk.
You were dressed like a pirate and you almost had to fight the Incredible Hulk.
No, I did fight the Incredible Hulk.
Oh,
That's the thing.
dude.
He started swinging at me.
Okay, this sounds like a bad memory for you. I think this is a really cool memory. Sounds like a cool movie. Sounds like something cool that happened. Yeah, seriously, I want to see it in theaters.
Okay, I know you guys are amazed at the costumes, but like Haley is a person that calls into our show every so often, and although she's wild, a little wild child, I get that, but like she doesn't have a boyfriend. Like there's no way she has a boyfriend.
Well, if she doesn't have a boyfriend, then why did the Incredible Hulk try to fight me and tell me that I was messing around with his girlfriend?
I don't know.
Maybe he got confused?
There's something missing here.
I don't know what happened. That's just, he came up to me afterward. He said, why were you messing around with my girl? I said, what girl? He said that she was his, and he was drunk. Next thing you know is we're swinging. And I pushed him off. Everybody was coming around being like, hey, break it up, everything like that. And I was like, you know what? This isn't worth it. I'm out of here. This is not even worth it. I already got humiliated by getting walked in on and come downstairs and having this big old green guy try to get up in my business. It just wasn't worth it.
Some people like when a big green guy got to get up in their business. Side note. Anyway, sorry about that you had to deal with that.
But she's been texting you. Why wouldn't you just text her back and say, you have a boyfriend, you're a cheater, or whatever you want to accuse her of?
I don't even want to encourage her. I'm out. That's it. I am out.
Yeah, it's understandable. I mean, you were just like, you met her what? Like an hour before you guys started messing around?
Yeah. Besides, I mean, I didn't even get her number or anything, so I've just been getting like random texts from this number. I didn't know who it was. I just ignored it.
Okay. Well, you're not going to be able to ignore it now, James, so much, because she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Hey, James.
Oh, my God.
Excuse me, I do not have a boyfriend, okay?
Then explain to me why this guy tried to fight me.
Yeah, that's Luke. He's like a sad puppy that I gave a biscuit to once or twice, and he's obsessed with me and won't stop calling me and texting me. He's not my boyfriend.
So you know who it is, though, Hailstorm.
Yeah, I know Luke. He's like the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Haley, that's just mean, man.
It's mean to start fighting boys that I'm interested in and calling yourself my boyfriend. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no.
Do you believe her, James?
I don't know what to believe, honestly. Like, I met this amazing girl, and then the Incredible Hulk's coming after me, and now I'm getting punked on a radio station. I don't know what's going on.
There's a lot going on in your life right now.
Yeah, it's kind of hectic.
Oh, but you did think that she was amazing.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
I thought you were cool. I mean, I didn't really know you that well, but I would have liked to, and I thought you were cool.
Excuse me, you just said amazing. You used the word amazing to describe me, which, guys, I know we haven't met because we only talk on the radio, but, like, I am amazing.
I've never doubted you, Hailstorm. I've always known that about you.
You have cornered the market in self-confidence. That's for sure, girlfriend.
Thank you. Thank
So, Hailstorm, do you know that this Luke dude thinks you're his girlfriend? Like, do you know this?
No, I had no idea. He's just doing this so that I'll reach out to him and talk to him. I've been ghosting him for a while, and he's following me around. I didn't even know he would be at that party. Ugh.
Wait, was he your boyfriend and then you ghosted him and that's how you broke up with him? Are you sure, Haley?
No, we're talking about a guy I hooked up with one time, okay? He is nothing to me. We need to be focusing on me and James and the hot time we had last Saturday because I need to get back in that saddle. You know what I'm saying?
James, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of drama going on.
Okay, let me
here.
stop you right there. Hold on. Let me stop you right there. I'm sorry that I'm an amazing person and I'm beautiful and people are obsessed with me. Okay, that's not my fault. Please don't punish me because I'm amazing. Your words, not mine, right?
Good point.
And we didn't get to finish what we started, so I don't think you should make a decision until you've had the whole experience. So why don't we just get back together
And then if you're still feeling like there's drama or whatever, then you can go your merry way. But don't dismiss this so quickly just because we have the radio calling you and like the Incredible Hulk like trying to take you down. Okay?
don't dismiss it right away, James.
That was a good sales
You
pitch.
can-
I will give that to Haley for sure.
Yeah, you can overcome adversity, James. Would you like to go out with Haley one more time? We will pay for it. At this point, it's probably going to be a Motel 6, but we'll pay for something, whatever you guys are going to do.
She's classier than that.
I mean, I don't want to get cornered in a parking lot or beaten up by the Incredible Hulk again or anything like that.
Oh my gosh, I'll protect you. It'll be okay, I promise.
Okay.
And because we didn't get to finish what we started on our date, I'll dress up like that naughty librarian again.
Oh, so you're going to put on your Halloween costume.
It's not really a Halloween costume anymore just because I get so many compliments. It's made its way into my regular wardrobe.
Okay.
Oh my God. There's
So-
no guy that's going to turn this offer
Yeah.
down, Haley.
James-
It's just not going to happen.
Do you want to meet up with Haley one more time and she will wear her sexy librarian costume that she was wearing when she met you at the Halloween party?
If he
And you can
says-
dress like a pirate if you want
Oh
to.
my God. If he says no, I'm going to have a heart attack.
You know what? YOLO, at this point, I'm in. Let's do it.
Yeah. From the way Haley described
Wow.
it, it is worth a punch in the face from the Incredible Hulk, apparently.
Hell yeah. You guys, I'll send you a picture, okay?
Of you guys, absolutely. Cool. Okay.
No.
Sweet.
No, that's not what she meant.
That is what I meant. I'll send it. I don't care.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
send it
Haley.
in.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
If you want to leave a lasting impression on a first date, you should always make the other person fear for their life.
No.
Yeah, it's good. They'll remember it for a long time. And who knows? You know, you take them out, you scare them to death, and then they'll be like, you know, we're not going to be on this planet forever. We could die at any moment. Maybe they're willing to take a risk that night. And that's what Eric did on his date that he wants to talk about today. Eric apparently put the fear of God into her right away and is now wondering why he's not getting a call back. Eric, how are you?
I'm all right.
Oh my God, what did you do?
Yeah, you guys make it seem like I pushed her out of a plane or something. It wasn't anything like that.
Well, but your
Sounds
email
like-
did say that you scared her.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Like on
Why don't you tell everybody what you did?
Well, basically, I'm single, you know, and my buddy's a mutual friend with this girl who's like, oh, you should go out with my friend Nicole. She's single. Who knows? It might work out. So, you know, I'm down, and I check out her Facebook page, and she's cute, you know, and some of her photos look like she's having fun, like, you know, she goes fishing, and she just seemed like she's active, and I'm pretty active, and I'm like, all right, this girl looks like a good time. She's hot. So I'm like, why not, you know, and I ask her out, and she says, cool. And so then I went to go pick her up, and, you know, I have a car too, but I have a motorcycle, and so I thought, how awesome would it be to roll up on the bike?
Oh, no.
No.
Big mistake,
Nope.
Eric.
I would not get on it to save my life.
Yeah,
There's no way.
As a guy who rides motorcycles, I've tried that a few times on dates. I mean, I've asked before. I've asked beforehand. I'll be like, "Hey, I ride a motorcycle. It's sunny. Do you want to go for a ride?" And they always go, "No, thank you."
Yeah.
Girls are not necessarily as big of fans of motorcycles as most dudes are. So you didn't tell her that you wanted to pick her up on a motorcycle. You just showed up on a bike.
Yeah, man. I mean, I showed up. I had a helmet, and I was like, look, this is going to be fun. I'm a great rider. Never had any, you know, moving violations or accidents or anything.
Oh my God,
And
now you
immediate-
just, you cursed yourself? Yeah, and she has no idea who you are. Do you just expect her to get on the back?
Yeah. I thought she'd be excited about it. I thought it was kind of a good idea. You know, I mean, I've actually gone on dates with girls in the past where I've done this, and they love the bike.
Okay. But she did not.
No.
What was her reaction when you pulled up on a motorcycle?
I rolled up and she was kind of like, "You're kidding me."
So she didn't want to go on the motorcycle, so what'd you do?
I actually convinced her to come on.
You did?
You did? You should have just been like, hey, screw it, we'll go get a cab.
Yeah, or I'll park here, let's Uber.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I had to convince her pretty hard. I was sort of like, it's going to be fun. Trust me. There's a freedom to it. You'll totally have the best time. You'll probably not want to get off. I guarantee you this will be one of the greatest things you've ever experienced.
Oh, man.
That is a big sell, sir.
Yeah.
So she finally got on?
Yeah, so she got on.
Okay.
Was she like white-knuckling you the whole time, just grabbing onto you for dear life?
Well, at one point, we started to get into the speed limit, and she started, like, kind of screaming. I sort of heard, like, ah! And I thought she was having a good time, like, I thought it was like an excited yell, and so I kind of sped up, and then I sort of felt like a really deep, like, knuckle in my stomach kind of grab through my jacket. And I was like, I think I need to pull over and see what's going on here just to be safe. And so we pull over, we're probably 6 blocks down the street. We weren't even that far. And she had been screaming, and she's like, I don't ever want to do that again.
Oh, no.
It's terrible.
She was really scared. And at that point, I was like, oh, man, what do I do here? And she was just like kind of freaked out. So I was like, look, let's call an Uber, like you guys suggested earlier, which I probably should have done in the first place. And she was kind of like, okay, fine. So we waited around. She got in the car, and then I met her at the restaurant.
And now how did the date go after?
Well, it was definitely awkward at first. I mean, she was really kind of shaken up. And I felt bad.
She's like, I need a drink now.
Yeah, shots.
Just somebody pour alcohol down my throat.
Yeah. So it was a little awkward, and she was sort of like fidgety and maybe scared. And at that point, I was kind of like, oh, my God, is this slipping away from me? But we kind of loosened up after a drink. And at the end of it, I was like, look, let's do this again. No motorcycle. I'll pick you up in my car. We'll drive safely. And she said, okay, I'd like to maybe do that. And then she told me she'd be in touch with me.
I can't believe she even showed up for the dinner. Like, she must have liked you at some point. I would have just stood you up right there and went home.
Just tell the Uber, hey,
yeah,
get me back
fine.
home.
I'm done with this.
Yeah, well, when she did show up, I was kind of like, oh, my God, I still have
a chance. Did you spend the most of the time apologizing profusely at dinner?
Yeah, there was a lot of that.
As you should.
Yeah, you should have. So you said that the plan was for her to contact you, and she hasn't, obviously.
But she said, I'll be in touch. And so, a couple of days go by and I hadn't heard from her. So I gave her a text. Just wanted to make sure she was okay. And I'm texting her, and I'm like, look, I'm so sorry. No more bikes. I'll bring my car this time. No helmets will be involved in any future dates.
It'd be awesome if you showed up on the next date in a NASCAR. Let's do this.
Yeah. But I'm thinking, did the bike really freak her out that much? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't that crazy. But apparently, she's not texting me back, and I haven't heard from her. So
maybe you haven't heard from her because after your bike ride, she just suddenly got a love for motorcycle riding and has been riding across the country, just exploring this fine nation on her motorcycle.
I highly doubt that.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thanks.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We're right in the middle of a second date update, and in case you missed the first part, Eric is on the phone with us right now. He wants us to call a girl named Nicole. He picked her up for their first date on his motorcycle. Only problem was he didn't tell her that he was coming over on his motorcycle. She didn't even want to get on the thing. He convinced her to get on, and a little while into the ride, she made him pull over because she was scared to death. She got an Uber to the restaurant while he took his motorcycle and met her there. Started things off very awkward, and now she's not giving him a call back. Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, poor girl.
All right, Eric, you ready to make your phone call?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
right.
you going to put her in a death trap again if you go out on a second date, Eric?
Yeah, no more of that.
Okay.
Let's go skydiving on our second date.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, let's just stick to a movie or something.
All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is Nicole there?
This is she.
Hey, Nicole, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Okay. How you doing?
What is this? What's going on?
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, we call you to find out why. And we recently got an email from somebody who went on a date with you.
Really?
Yeah. His name is Eric. And I guarantee you remember going out with Eric because he almost killed you.
Yes, it's hard to forget a date like that. Yes.
So Eric told us a little bit about your date and the fact that he's been trying to get a hold of you and you haven't been calling him back. So he asked us to see if we could get you on the phone and find out why. I'm assuming it was the motorcycle ride that you didn't want to go on that's causing you to not call him back.
I mean, it wasn't a great start. You start off with the basic, why wouldn't you tell me you were going to pick me up on a motorcycle question?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you probably want to check on that before just showing up to your house like, hey, get on the back of my hog. We're going for a ride.
Yeah.
You had to have liked him a little bit because I can't even believe that you showed up to the restaurant after that whole incident.
Honestly, I thought about at that point just saying, you know what, this isn't going to work.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, he said he'd call me an Uber, and I was like, well, I'm already out here, and he's trying to make it better, and so I thought maybe I should give him another chance.
Okay. That is very nice of you.
Pity date.
So did you enjoy dinner with him then?
Well, I mean, we got there, and I was still really kind of shaken up. But it did start to get better when we got drinks, and I sort of sunk into date mode. You start asking the typical questions and doing the typical first date stuff.
And was the conversation going well and you guys were hitting it off?
Up to a point.
Up to a point.
That's
always
okay.
It's like a bless her heart, but.
Yeah. What do you mean up to a point?
Well, I started asking, what movies do you like and what do you do for fun? Basic stuff.
Yeah.
And one of my, first date questions is, do you have any guilty pleasures? And you ask a question like that and you sort of expect, I like to watch Dancing with the Stars, or I really like chick flicks, or something to that effect. But he says, married women.
What?
Say that again?
Say that one more time. What'd you say?
Married women.
Is his guilty
pleasure?
So that was my reaction. I started laughing because I definitely thought he was joking, but I looked up and he wasn't laughing or smiling or anything. He was completely serious.
What did he mean by that?
He enjoys being with married women. I mean,
what?
Oh my!
But I mean, that's like a big old red flag, way more than the motorcycle.
Wait,
Why would he offer that? Why would you tell anybody that?
Yeah, and on a first date. I mean, that's definitely not first date information.
No.
What did you say to him?
I sort of panicked, and I was like, how many times? Thinking, maybe it was just one, and he was like, oh, it's my, kind of like a confession, like it's my guilty pleasure. I did it once, and it was guilty, and he literally couldn't give me a definitive answer because there were too many to count.
Oh no!
Hey, you got to give it to him. At least he's honest.
I suppose, but that's probably, where I'm going to have to draw the line.
All right. You've probably told a lot of your friends about that, huh?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
Yeah,
It's an awesome story.
That
It's
is a
like
great story.
ultimate worst date story ever.
Nicole,
I'm always going to win.
Yeah, you are. I also have to tell you that Eric is actually on the phone listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
That mother lover Eric is on the other line. Eric, where are you at?
Wifey lover.
Oh man, this is so misunderstood. There's such a misunderstanding here.
Come on.
There's a misunderstanding. You said that your guilty pleasure was being with married women.
I don't.
No. First of all, I misunderstood what you meant by guilty pleasure. Obviously,
Yeah, I guess.
Understand that.
I thought she was like, "What's something you kind of feel like you may have been guilty of in the past that you want to admit to me?" And I was like, "Oh,
That's a
Oh, yeah. I do married women. It's my thing.
What about you?
It's not like I date married women. I've had a few experiences where married women have been attracted to me. It's not like I always follow through. She's making it sound a lot worse than it really is, actually.
Dude, you didn't really sound overly remorseful about it. It was a pleasure. It's really pleasure. It's something you enjoyed.
Well, I mean, it's just happened a couple of times.
Dude, you're an a-hole. You can't go around doing married women and then have other women think that that's okay.
I mean, in all honesty, married women are attracted to me, so it's more their fault than it is mine.
What are you going to do, right? Hey, if a married woman throws herself at you, you have to do it. You have no choice. Eric, so when you told us about your date, you didn't mention this conversation at all. Did this not seem like a big deal to you when you said that?
I didn't think it was.
What? How do you not think it is?
I don't know. It happened a few times in the past, and for the record, I don't think any husband has ever known about me.
Oh my gosh, that does not make it
Good.
better.
That makes
No.
it perfectly okay.
No.
I'm 100% serious.
That's not actually where the problem lies.
Why would she ever believe that you're not one big lying cheat after you admit something like that on a first date?
I don't think Eric's a liar. I think Eric is maybe honest to a fault. I think you can trust Eric, Nicole. That's one thing.
But I think that's accurate. I think he would cheat, but he would tell me.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not
good
really
point.
sure that that's a win-win situation.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude.
I shouldn't have even brought it up.
No, you definitely shouldn't have brought that up.
I mean, again, it's not like I'm out looking for married women. I seem to drive. My bike attracts a lot of married women.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Married.
I don't know. It's not my fault. It just happens. It just seems to happen to me a lot. That's all I was kind of saying. Is that married women seem to come on to me a lot. Like
You're not making this any better at all.
Yeah, I mean that's why it's a guilty pleasure because I feel kind of guilty.
That makes sense.
You want to save your affinity for having sexual relations with married women until you guys are already dating for a little while, Eric. It's too early on a first date.
Honestly, Nicole, I thought we had a great time that night. I mean, aside from the bike and this misunderstanding in our conversation, I really think you're awesome. You're adorable. I don't know. You seem like someone I could definitely hang out with if you wanted to go out again.
He feels that way about you, Nicole, and you're not even married. That shows how much he cares. Yeah. Nicole, would you like to go out with Eric again? We'll pay for a second date.
Do it.
Don't you dare do it. That's the biggest red flag ever.
I really don't think so. I appreciate the offer though.
All right. You sure?
Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you can hit him up later on down the line when you're married.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
It's time for your second date update. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And today's second date update could possibly be one of the most embarrassing ones we've ever heard.
Whoa, that says a lot.
Yeah.
Shockingly, though, the guy who got humiliated is the one that's calling to share it. Normally, if this happened to you or me or anybody, probably would never want to speak of it again, ever. But for some reason, this dude wants to do it in a second date update.
Okay. He likes punishment.
Yep, I guess he just wants another shot at redemption. And you'll find out what happened right now in your second date update.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I feel really bad for the guy who's on the phone to do a second date update today. Really? Not only bad, but I'm also impressed by his bravery. I read his email about what happened on his date, and I'm frankly surprised that he would be willing to tell this story to anybody, let alone do it on a radio show.
Yes.
Matt, how you doing?
Man, I got a weird mix of emotions because I feel like I'm throwing a Hail Mary here, and I know it's a long shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The description of what happened on your date is amazing to me. And like I said, I commend your bravery for being willing to talk about this.
I mean, this is like I've lived a life where I've done embarrassing things. This has got to be the most embarrassing
That bad?
that I can think of.
Why don't you tell your story there, Matt?
All right. So, I meet this really, really nice girl online.
Uh-huh.
Name's Amanda, and we agreed to go to this restaurant. And the whole deal was there's a seasonal festival going on I really wanted to go to. I was like, this would be so much fun. So I just kind of picked a restaurant near the festival because I wasn't sure if we were going to get to eat. I'm like, I didn't want to be hungry at this festival. I just wanted to be in a good mood. So we go, and it's great. You know, it's my kind of place, laid back. It's got good food and big portions. And I like big portions. So
I love how men pick restaurants. You don't have to dress up, and I can eat a lot.
well, you know, I wanted to see because she kept saying, like, all our profile and stuff like that, she's laid back and just like to have fun. And, like, I was hoping that translated to just like to eat. And we ordered cheesy fries. They were massive. She dug in with me, you know, like, it was just, oh, good, cool, it's going to be fun. We can, like, eat together.
I want to get to what happened and the reason why you think she's not calling you back.
Yeah, but hold on. I didn't even tell you about the steak. The steak was incredible. Like, I really thought this was going to be like an average steak. You don't understand. I went back and shook hands with the chef. That's how good the steak was. Wow. This was incredible. Whoa. I have not had a steak at a restaurant this good for the price.
Were you excited about your date?
Is this a second date or a commercial for this restaurant?
I'm just telling you, this was the one good part. And sometimes I'll go on dates and I'll love the food and I'll feel shamed by my date. But she didn't do that. She was just like, yeah, cool, I like a guy who can eat.
Why are you eating so much food? Jeez.
All right, because I hadn't eaten all day, and it's a festival. We're going to walk around a long time. I didn't want to just be hungry, you know, while we're at the festival. 'Cause I can get kind of grumpy. So I wanted to be on my A game and fill my belly.
Oh, my God. Chili cheese fries and steak is already enough.
Hey, I didn't even tell you about the dessert.
My God.
So we get one of those giant, like, ice cream brownie sundae things.
Oh, my
and
gosh.
all I'm going to say, I know you don't want me to, like, go on and on, but, oh, my gosh, that whipped cream, it was like, I don't know. It was like there was a group of people in the back that were making it by hand, and that was their only job, was just to make this whipped cream. I mean,
after reading your email, how in the world can you still be talking about the food with the situation that happened after you ate?
I want to know what happened.
You do want to know what
I
happened.
need you to understand, like, I was so happy. This is the happiest I've been on a date at this point.
All right.
And so, like, that's why. So, like, we ate. This is great. Let's go. So it's like we're walking. I start burbling. You know, my stomach starts burbling. I'm like, oh, no, I got to go. I should have gone. There's, like, we're kind of far from the restaurant now.
Uh-huh.
Like, just, like, want to keep moving. And I didn't really want to say anything. You know what I mean? I just didn't feel comfortable yet saying, oh, I just got to drop a giant deuce, you know? So, like,
yeah, it's usually bad first date etiquette to bring that up.
Yes.
I didn't want to do that. So, like, we walked by this department store, and I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot. I got to buy a gift for one of my coworkers. I'll just go in here real quick because it's tomorrow. It's like an only chance if I don't buy it now. So I knew I'll just be in and out real quick. And so I go in, and the bathroom is on, like, the 5th floor. It's, like, escalators. So I'm, like, running up the escalators, like, carefully, because now I'm at the point where it's very sensitive and I can just lose it all.
Oh, my God.
Any second I can feel it. And so I'm just so careful. You know, like that run you do when you're trying to be careful not to spill it?
Yeah.
So
I don't.
I get up there. I get to the 5th floor. I'm so excited. And there's a guy with a mop, and he's cleaning. And he's like, you're not coming in here.
Oh, no.
And then, like, there's, the women's bathroom. I can go in the women's bathroom, but, like, a woman goes in, and I'm not going to go in while there's a woman in there. That's just so...
You don't need, like, assault charges or indecency charges on your first date.
So I'm like, okay, I can hold it a little longer. So I run and clinch down. I'm running and clinching. I'm going down the escalators. I run out the front. She's like, what are you doing? Are you done? I was like, I gotta go. I'll be right back. And I'm like running back to the restaurant. It's like, you know what? I paid there. I can go. I can use the bathroom. And by the time I get to the restaurant, I got a pretty good sprint coming on. And everything I have to hold this in. I burst the door open. It knocks over this old man. The old man falls to the floor. I don't stop. Someone says, he knocked over an old man. I don't have time to apologize or stop. I go to the bathroom, and I just go in. And I'm like a sweating, heaving mess of shame. And I sit there on the pot, and I just, like, I destroyed that bathroom.
Oh, my God.
I was disgusted by myself on so many levels. And I'm just sitting there, and it's, like, taking so long. I just wanted to go fast. Like 15 minutes, which is such a long time.
Especially after you've run up to the top of a department store and then sprinted back down, sprinted by your date, and she's like, where are you going?
So, yeah, she's texting me. She's like, what's going on? What's going on? It's like, it's fine. I'll be right back. And I was like, I'm good. I'm like, done. And I stand up, and I look at my pants, and I had splattered my pants in the process.
What?
And I was like, this is not going to work.
Did you just say
disgusting?
I don't get it. You didn't realize that you pooped your pants before you went into the bathroom?
I was in a dark place. I don't know how to explain. This is not like a normal situation. I mean, I'm in there freaking out about knocking over this man. Like, I was like, I gotta go home. I gotta go home and get a change of pants.
Do you live close to this place?
No, I live like 10 minutes away if there's no light.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So I went out the back door of this restaurant because I don't want to run into this old man or his family or anyone. Like, so I go out the back door and I drive home. I barely, I get home. I change my pants. She texts me, "Screw you! I can't believe you ditched me." And I was like, "Oh no."
And is that the last thing you heard from her?
Yeah, because I knew like there's no coming back from that. Like I didn't know what to do. I just,
Did you try to apologize and explain what happened?
I mean, I said I'm sorry, but I knew that like if I did a lot, like I felt like it would make it worse. So I just said I was sorry.
Oh my God, my brain is like still spitting from your like really detailed story about pooping yourself. Why would you ever think it's okay to leave a woman on the street for how long?
In the end, it was like 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah, no wonder she's not calling you back. I mean, you know what happened, obviously.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said Hail Mary at the beginning of this conversation. Like, but I had such a good time. Like, you have to understand, like, she really is cool. Like,
Okay.
I met this really cool girl who's like fun and has like a good sense of humor. And for some reason, I just like freaked out.
Well, you're going to have to see how cool she is when we get her on the phone and you tell her the actual story of what happened.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to tell her all the details. We can just like tell her like generally what happened, and then see if she'll go out with me again. We don't have to like give every example.
I'm just going to take this first part where we're talking right now. We recorded your story and play that back for her. Have her listen to that.
No. Please don't do that.
All right. We'll play a song. Come back.
Come on,
Call
I love
her.
you guys. I'm a big fan of you. Please.
All right. Hey, you're going to have to tell her a little bit, but we'll do it after this song. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Matt is on the phone. And yes, if you missed Matt explaining what happened on his first date, it was rather embarrassing. Long story short, he had to go to the bathroom really bad after they had dinner. Tried to find a restroom, didn't tell her what he was doing because he was embarrassed. Ran to the top of a department store. Bathroom was closed there. Sprinted down the stairs and past her. She didn't know where he was going. Into a restaurant. Knocked over an old dude on the way. And people yelled like, "Hey, that guy has knocked over this old guy." But he was in a very bad place. So he had to go straight to the bathroom. He ended up going. Took him about 15 minutes. And then he realized that he accidentally had an accident on his pants. So he tried to go home to change his pants, and at that point, she texted him and was like, "It's obvious that you ditched me," and she hasn't talked to him since. We're about to get her on the phone and see if Matt can somehow salvage what happened and get a second date. Matt, are you ready to go?
As ready as I'm going to be.
Matt, you do realize the last image she has of you is you sprinting away from her on the street. It's not even that you just ditched her, you ran from her.
Ran away from
her.
No, it's not good. It's the worst. It's the worst it could be. It really is. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Good luck to you, man. I don't know how you're going to get a second date out of this one.
Especially when he's like, no, you don't get it. I pooped my pants. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Now
It's not as bad. It wasn't you. It's just that I have no control over my bowels. Would you like to go out again and try this over? All right. I'm going to dial the phone number right now. Get her on the phone, okay?
If you guys don't mind vouching for me that I'm a good guy, that would be great.
Sure. I'll tell her we're longtime personal friends and that you're a great dude.
You're such a liar.
That would be amazing.
Okay. I'm going to dial the phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Amanda, please?
This is.
Hello, Amanda. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show? We host a morning radio show, and one of our listeners actually emailed us about you to see if we could get you on the phone.
About me?
Mm-hmm. It's called the second date update. Basically, if you go out on a date with somebody and don't call them back after the date, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what went wrong. I think we kind of know what went wrong on your date. But I could be wrong. The guy that emailed us, his name is Matt.
He wanted you to call me?
Yes, he did.
I can't even imagine why.
Yeah, he said that he really enjoyed your date.
Well, that's pretty interesting, because he's the one that ditched me, so I'm not really sure.
Amanda, what if I told you that he had a really good reason for having to leave your date?
I don't think there is a good reason. There's pretty much nothing that could make me say, "Oh, that makes sense."
Really? I think if you heard his story, you might actually be happy that he didn't come back to you.
I can't even imagine that there is some excuse good enough for him ditching me, leaving me standing there by myself to find my own ride home.
Well, why don't I let him tell you? Because he's actually on the other line listening and then wants to talk to you because he feels really bad about what happened on your date.
Right now.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. Matt?
Hi, Amanda.
What do you want?
I just want to apologize and explain what happened because I know that it seems like I ditched you and I didn't ditch you.
Matt, you did ditch me. I was standing there for a very long time by myself, and that means that you ditched me.
No, I know. Like, I've been ditched lots of times before, and I understand what it feels like. It's terrible and feel that way. I had an emergency, and I didn't know how to explain it at the time. There wasn't a way that would have been
Okay,
bad.
it was weird enough that you left me standing there to go buy a present or whatever, and then you came back and ran right past me. What's your emergency? I can't even understand why this... What's your emergency?
Okay, so remember when we were at the restaurant, how much food I ate?
Yes, I do.
I ate a lot of food.
Lot of
okay.
food.
Yeah. So I hadn't eaten all day, and so I had to go, like, worse than I ever have in my life. Completely unprecedented. Did not know how to deal with it.
Like to the bathroom?
To the bathroom. I'm trying to be polite. To the bathroom. Number 2, I had to go, like, emergency, like, code red.
Okay, so as adults,
yeah.
You couldn't say, like, when we're in the restaurant, "Excuse me, I'm going to go to the bathroom."
But, see, I didn't have to go at that point. I only had to go when we were walking. So I was like, I got to go now. And
we passed a coffee shop. You could have said, "Let's grab a coffee," and gone to the bathroom there.
I know.
We're not in second grade. I don't understand why you couldn't have just handled it.
I mean, what am I supposed to do here? Is turn to you and be like, "Hey, I'm about to crap my pants. I'm on a first date with you." You know, I didn't want to, like, I don't know.
Well, I
think that was.
I definitely
like
appreciate
a nice
that you didn't say that, but you could have said something. You could have done anything. Hey, let's go in here together and run away to the bathroom.
What do you, I wouldn't ask you to come into the bathroom while I have to do that. That's like...
Okay, Matt, okay. I'm not trying to be so literal here. I'm just saying we could have gone into the building structure at the same time so I wasn't standing outside on the street wondering where you were.
That would have made sense. That would have made much more sense.
It was really upsetting. I was having a good time, and I was so frustrated. Then I was cold. Then I got embarrassed because I was completely ditched. I went through so many emotions in that half an hour that should never happen on a first date.
I know. I went through a lot of emotions too, and I feel terrible.
So you're the victim of this whole thing? I'm the one that was standing there.
No, you're the victim. I'm sorry. No, you're the victim. My emotions don't matter. That's not the point.
You're the one that had the issues. I was ditched. I'm the one that went home and told my friends I will never do internet dating again because look what this guy did to me. I'm the one.
You know what? I figured that. I figured you were probably telling your friends, and that's fine. You should tell everyone. I understand that. I want to go on another date with you, and I don't care if that's the story that always gets told.
If the bathroom was what you were trying to do and you had to go do it, why wouldn't you come back? We were going to go to the fair. I don't get that. I don't understand.
In all honesty, the reason I didn't come back is that I my pants.
Oh, my God.
And I had to go home.
Are you kidding me? I feel like I'm talking to a child right now.
I'm telling you the truth.
Okay, well, sometimes, and I've never said this out loud, but sometimes it's better to lie than give that many details.
So, Amanda, you prefer...
I mean, I don't know that about you, so, this is how I figured that out. I don't know. I know that.
I would rather anything but knowing that you... I can't even say it. Like, come on.
Amanda, that's what happened. Hey, at least he's honest. You know that. He told us about your date, said that he loved going out with you. He really enjoyed it and thought you were awesome, but he had an unfortunate situation where his body was not working with him, and he kind of ruined his pants, and he tried to go home and do this all in a timely manner, but at that point you were done.
And I didn't even tell you, I knocked down an old man, too, when I opened the door. And everyone Hated me. Everyone hated me.
Crapped your pants.
I'll tell you everything.
Crapped your pants. You knocked an old man down. You ditched a girl you claimed to be having a good time with. And you never communicated any of this with anybody. I'm going to say you have some issues, and I'm not ready to go out again. It's not going to happen.
Amanda, are you sure? Because I would like to ask if you'll go out on a second date with Matt. We will pay for it.
I don't think it's going to be a good idea.
Weird. From the recap that you just said, it sounded like a fantastic time. I'm surprised that you're saying no.
Look, that's all that's true. All that's true. And good news is, you know that the worst it could go with me is that. That's the bottom. And that's
Wait a minute.
not a normal bottom.
I'm sorry, I can't let you finish. If that's the first date, how is this the worst that it's going to be? It's supposed to be the very best ever.
Oh, but it's all uphill from here.
How are you
Amanda?
guys siding with him? I don't understand this.
Stuff happens, bro.
Whatever. If a girl crapped her pants on a date, none of you would ever talk to her again.
Yeah, that's very true.
I would. I absolutely would. I'd feel so much more comfortable if a girl crapped her pants or burped or did anything gross. I'd be like, that's
Well,
awesome.
you would. You would, because that's your thing.
It was just one time.
All right, well, so Amanda, no, you don't want to go out with him again.
It's not going to happen. I will use it as an example of what not to do for the rest of my life.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Texted at 78592 says, I don't get why she wasn't understanding at all. And you know what? I agree. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Matt wanted to call Amanda. They went to dinner together, and afterwards, while they were walking around, Matt just sprinted away from her. She thought that he had just ditched her, but it turns out that he ate a lot of food on the date, and he panicked because he couldn't find a bathroom. And he actually shared that he did have an accident in his pants, so he had to go home and clean himself up.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. It's a horrible situation. I get it. It's just like, if someone poops himself on the date, it's hard to then
come back
want to
from that.
make out with them,
Yep.
you know, because that's the vision you have.
So we got Amanda on the phone, and she wasn't very understanding about it at all, not even happy about it. When Matt told her, she thought he could have been more considerate and told her what happened, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I could have that conversation.
That's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah. Totally
I mean, you got poop in your pants and you don't want to talk about it.
Yep. In the end, they decided to not go out again because she just thought he was rude. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Move at 92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, we don't air every single one of these second date updates.
Yeah.
We only air the good ones.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of just average ones that are like, yeah, I just didn't think she was that cool and didn't want to call her back.
Yeah.
Not very entertaining,
Yeah.
but we do get emails from weird people.
All the time.
And there's enough of them out there to fill quite a few hours of time.
So recent Craigslist exists.
Nicole is on the phone right now. Nicole, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. Now, you emailed us about a guy named Tony. Tell us about your email.
Well, I went on a date, just one date. I guess basically he hasn't called me back.
You sound kind of nervous right now, Nicole. Are you nervous?
I don't know. I feel a little funny about it, I guess. You know?
Okay.
What did you guys do on your date?
I'm an actress. I'm in a play. And we met up to have drinks first, and then he came to see the play.
Nice.
Oh, I
okay.
love drunk actresses.
It was one drink.
Okay.
It was kind of a risky move on my part, but you know.
And then what happened?
Well, I thought, we had this drink, and it was nice, and then I came out after the show, and he was gone. Like, he didn't text me. I couldn't find him.
Did you have a bad performance?
I don't think so. I thought it was, I've had lots of people tell me they thought it was great in the show. I don't know, maybe.
Were you expecting, did you have high hopes?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I didn't know him that well yet.
I mean, this is like a first date. I mean, he doesn't even really know much about you other than he's going to check out your show.
Yeah, but I'd be so good even strangers would bring me flowers.
Oh, right. Okay. Sure.
But now I'm like, I really have to know why. I'm just like kind of starting to obsess over it. Like, what happened, you know?
Have you tried to get a hold of him?
I have. I've texted him and nothing.
Okay.
Maybe he had an emergency, but he didn't call you at all?
Maybe. I mean, now it's been almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to call him right after this, see if we can get him on the phone and ask him why he ditched you, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Nicole's on the phone with us. She emailed us about a guy named Tony. They kind of went on a date. Nicole is an actress, and she invited Tony to her show. Nicole, what show were you performing in the first place?
Sound of Music.
Sound of Music.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
What do you play?
The lead, the Julie Andrews part.
Wow.
Okay. So you weren't just like a character like this is your production pretty much. You're the star. Okay.
These are a few of my favorite things, Nicole.
All right, Nicole. I mean, it's weird that he would just ditch you and not hang around after the performance.
Did you guys have
to not give me anything.
Okay. Call him right now. And feel free to jump in whenever you want, okay?
hopefully in song?
Okay.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Second date update musical style.
Hello?
Can I speak to Tony, please?
Yeah, this is Tony. Who's this?
Tony, what's up, dude? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. What's happening? How are you?
I'm good. Not bad.
That is polite, Tony.
Yeah, that is very polite of you.
Very nice.
Any idea why we might be calling you?
No, well, I've heard these updates on dates.
Yeah.
Are you guys calling about that?
Second date update.
Is that what you're calling for?
Yeah, somebody emailed us about you. Any idea who it would be?
I think so. It has to be this girl, Nicole, that I went out on a date with.
She wants to know why you ditched her after you came to see her performance of The Sound of Music.
Yeah. Did she tell you that it was sort of like an alternative sort of steampunk version? Did she mention this?
What?
So it wasn't a regular version of Sound of Music?
Are you like a Sound of Music critic where you could only watch the original?
I wouldn't say I'm a critic, but I know the movie. Did she tell you about every singing number that she had, what she did?
She told us that she was performing in The Sound of Music.
Yeah.
She told you to come watch it. You had plans to go out after, and you left, and she couldn't find you after the performance. That's all she told us.
Well, okay, and so it's at this kind of dark kind of club called the Rebar.
Oh, yeah. I've been to the Rebar.
Hill. You know it? Okay.
Yeah, so it's like an adult version or something, whatever, punk music.
Yeah, except that every time she came out and did her numbers, and these are like, the sort of classic Julie Andrews songs, she went topless.
Okay.
It was a strip version of Sound of Music.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I have to say something. I told him ahead of time it was a progressive version. Like I said, this is not. I told him.
Progressive could mean like different kind of music. You need to alert somebody that you're going to be topless.
I said.
I mean, this was like, Nicole, this was like the soft porn version,
No,
no. There wasn't anything artsy.
It's not like it was porn. I mean, I told you, it's not like it's not a Fifth Avenue show.
Right. But Nicole, like speaking from Tony's perspective, if someone were to go, hey, I'm performing this thing, it's pretty progressive, I'd be like, okay, cool, so like it's rock or something, and I showed up and you're topless, like you should probably alert somebody to the fact that you're going to be naked if they're coming to see you for the first time and they don't even know you.
Well, it's part of what the show is. Like I feel like it would take away from the whole point of what it's doing if I was to tell him ahead of time. It wasn't just to be like, this is like a pornographic version of Sound of Music. It's like there was a point, and I didn't want to. I don't know. I felt like I was ruining it, and I tried to like tell him. I tried in as many ways as I could to be like, kind of risque, cool.
Right.
He was like, yeah, totally cool.
Tony, you went expecting to see a musical, The Sound of Music, and ended up in the middle of a boob show, which is fine.
It was totally really gratuitous and unnecessary. It didn't make any sense. It doesn't work with the storyline. I mean, it just was bad.
Like now
It
he's
was
critiquing
not-
the script.
Thank you, Siskel.
Tony,
Yeah.
so you're pretty conservative then.
I don't know if I'm conservative, but The Sound of Music, man, it's sacred, isn't it?
It's not even about him seeing boobs on the first. It's like The Sound of Music. She just ruined The Sound of Music for me. Tony, I think the problem is you're maybe trying to date the wrong gender of people.
No, I like girls.
Okay, Tony, you're conservative and the boobs creeped you out, right?
Yeah, and leave The Sound of Music alone. You know what I mean?
Okay, we get it, Tony.
Okay,
It's
get
a
off The
classic.
Sound of Music.
Yeah, you love Julie Andrews.
All right. Tony, will you go out with her again on a second date? We'll pay for you guys to go out again.
Oh, you know what, guys? No, I'm sorry, man. Like, you should find Nicole somebody who wants to see that, but no, not for me.
Really?
I hope she finds somebody who wants to see her boobs. That's
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Nicole-
Thanks, though.
I honestly, I'm not disappointed. I just needed to know why.
Right.
Nicole, so, I mean, you're not upset, but at least you got your answer.
I got my answer.
Okay. Also, I'd like to come watch you guys rehearse, if that's a possibility. Anytime, just let me know.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
There are some second date updates that we do where I'm really pulling for the person on the phone, and today is one of those occasions because I want the guy to get a second date today. His name is Michael, and judging from his email, all of the odds were stacked against him when he went out on his date, and that's probably why he's not getting a call back.
Okay.
Michael, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. Way better than you on your date.
Yeah, it was not exactly the best week.
Okay, well, hey, Jubal just painted you as the underdog, and everybody roots for the underdog, so things are already looking up.
Why don't you tell us about the girl that you want to call? What's her name?
Her name is Alicia.
Alicia?
And where'd you meet Alicia?
We met on, one of the dating apps that, a lot of people go on with, Tinder. We met on Tinder.
Okay, that's fine. There's no shame in that, Michael.
I don't know. A lot of people get really kind of judgy when I say Tinder or meet on another dating app. I mean, I like to embrace technology sometimes,
Hey, don't worry about the haters in life, Michael. You do
Embrace that technology, Mike.
Well, I did.
So what'd you
All right.
like so much about Alicia?
Well, not only is she beautiful, she's I don't know, I something. It was more. Like I said, I'm still embracing the app, but I mean, it takes me a while to even want to get to know somebody, Okay. So I just thought, wow, she's really cute. I'm gonna swipe right.
Okay, so you did that, and you guys obviously went out because you're doing a second date update right now. Why do you think she's not calling you back?
Well, before we even get to that, I gotta lay some context out so you know exactly why the date went bad. Okay? So I'm sitting kind of in a coffee shop one day, trying to get some work done, just like everybody else in, a coffee shop or drinking coffee.
All right.
And went to the bathroom, kind of left a little bit of my stuff out.
All right.
Yeah.
This is a weird setup to something that happened before the date.
Well, life's weird, right?
So
It is.
Did
It
some-
is, Michael. So
something-
why was it so weird that you went to the bathroom in this coffee shop?
No, it wasn't weird that I went to the bathroom in the coffee shop. That was pretty normal.
Oh, good.
It was weird when I came back and I found my stuff was gone.
Oh, no. Someone stole your stuff?
Yes, they took my wallet, my personal phone. I'm using my backup phone, my old phone right now.
I mean, that sucks, but what does that have to do with the date?
Well, can't exactly pay for too much of a date if you don't have money or cards or anything, can you?
Oh.
Okay, so did you make her pay then?
Luckily, I took her to a spot that I had a gift card to.
Okay.
And everything's going great. We're talking, we're chatting. Next thing you know, end of the night comes, time to pay the bill. Waitress took a gift card.
Mm-hmm.
And she came back and said that I don't have enough money to cover the whole bill on there. Like, okay, well, can you put it on this card? And I put it on a backup card, which I didn't tell her this. It was my mom's credit card that I had to use.
Okay.
But it's all understandable. I mean, you got all of your stuff stolen. It's not like if you explain this story, she's going to be like, oh, screw you.
Well, they still wouldn't take it because it wasn't my name on it.
Oh, so you were trying to use your mom's credit card and it got returned to you because of that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I mean, they said that my mom needs to be there and pay with it, and she definitely wasn't there. Kind of be embarrassing if it was a date and a mom date at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
So
I
wait,
think that's
they-
the only way your date could have been worse, actually, is if your mom was there.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, it did kind of get worse, though.
What? It got worse than them telling you you needed your mom to actually pay the bill?
Yeah, well, she had to cover the rest of the bill.
What?
And then I tried calling her Uber, and of course my card was canceled. So she had to order her own Uber.
So she had to pay for everything, basically.
Yeah.
What was her reaction to all of this, though?
She was pissed.
She was?
I could tell in her face that she was kind of pissed.
I feel like you shouldn't even want to go out with her again, Michael. You don't want a girl who's going to be upset about something like that. You're trying. You're putting the effort in.
Yeah, but I also didn't tell her that all my stuff got stolen.
I don't understand why you wouldn't tell her that.
Well, I thought if she found out, she'd think I'm just like a dumbass or something. Like, oh, well, you're dumb enough to put your stuff there. Blah, 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 blah. You know?
So she just thinks that you're just like a cheapskate trying to pay with gift cards that don't have enough money and then your mom's credit card and then...
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's missing out of that is like, oh, yeah, I'm still living in my parents' basement, so...
Wait, are you, though? Are you still living in your parents' basement?
No, that was a joke.
Okay.
All right.
No, Michael, I didn't know where our boundaries were here.
It's not the basement. He's in the room next door.
Okay.
Right, Michael?
No, I got my own place like a year ago, so...
Nice.
I'm good.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
I don't need your mom's approval, do I?
No.
Okay, we'll do it right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I really want Michael, who is the guy on the phone for the second date update today, I really want him to get a second date.
You do?
Yep. If you just tuned in, Michael is on the phone. He wants to call Alicia. They went and hung out at a bar, and it turns out that Michael looked like he was broke because he had a gift card, and he paid with his gift card but didn't have enough money on it. So they asked for a credit card. He had his mom's credit card, and they wouldn't let him use that because it wasn't his. And then when he tried to get her an Uber after the date, it got turned down because his card was declined. And the reason all that happened is because he had his stuff stolen, but Michael, for some reason, didn't feel like telling Alicia that. So she just thinks he's just really bad with money.
Are you wishing that you would have brought cash with you during your date night?
Yeah, definitely. But, you know, again, had everything stolen, so.
Couldn't get any
Okay,
cash.
that's a good point. Could have borrowed maybe from your mom.
Yeah. And I really want you to get a second date. The reason is because if she agrees to go on a date with you, we'll send you guys out with some gift cards. And I want to give you nothing but gift cards that are under the limit. Yeah,
so
just to
messed
do
up,
it again
man.
to you, Michael.
$5 ones.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Oh, by the way, do you want me to tell her that the reason you couldn't pay for anything was because your stuff was stolen? Or do you want to tell her that?
I guess, or maybe I should tell her.
Okay.
However
As long
you're-
as she gets the information.
I mean, I got nothing else to lose at this point, you know?
So you want to tell her?
I guess I should, yeah.
Okay,
I won't
that's a
bring it
yes.
up. I'll let you bring it up then.
All right.
Here we go. I'm dialing the phone number.
Hello?
Hi, is this Alicia?
Yes, this is she. Who's this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
What was that last name?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning?
That'd be a weird last
It's a
name.
very long last name.
What?
My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Brooke is here.
Hi, Alicia.
Jose is also here.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, so there's three of us on the phone right now, and it is a radio show, like I said.
Okay. Hi.
The reason I'm calling you is because one of our listeners actually emailed us saying that he'd like us to call you.
That's odd.
It is kind of odd. Everyone agrees with that.
It's a segment we do on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. So you recently went out with a dude named Michael.
Oh, great.
Great.
That wasn't great. Awesome.
Yeah. And Michael sent us an email because he's tried to reach out to you, but you're not getting back to him. And he wants to know what he did wrong.
He's broke.
Okay, that was blunt.
We knew that, though.
You're upset that he couldn't pay for the date.
Hold on. How do you know he didn't pay for the date?
Oh, because we talked to him. He told us about your date. And he said that he had a gift card that wouldn't work, and then he tried to use his mom's credit card. That wouldn't work, and then he couldn't call you an
I'm
Uber.
sorry, say that again? He uses what?
He used his mom's credit card?
Oh, that was his mom's credit card.
Oh, you didn't know
I
that?
didn't know that. I didn't know you didn't know that. Sorry.
Oops.
I knew that he used a credit card. I just assumed that it just declined.
Yeah, no. I didn't mean to put him out there like that, but yeah, it's his mom's credit card.
Now you're laughing harder at the situation.
I mean, I thought he was broke, but I didn't know he was borrowing your mom's credit card kind of broke.
Yeah.
It's a different level.
Was that just a big turnoff to you?
Completely. I've dated tons of guys that have a lot of money, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I've also been on the flip side and dated guys that have not that much money at all.
Aren't they the worst? You know? Terrible, aren't they, Alicia?
What's wrong with dating poor guys?
Let me say this. Right now, for me, in my life, I cannot date anyone that is living check to check. I mean, how can you go on a date and not have any money to pay for it?
Well, what if he had a good reason for that, though?
A good reason to have zero money? That's not the type of guy I need in my life and I want to go on a date with.
But don't you think it's like, I don't know, we're modern era. Women should make their own money.
I do make my own money. But you're not going to ask me on a date. I show up. And you have all this fun, and we keep doing more and more, and you can't pay for anything at all?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like, I make my own money, but I would also like to be with someone else who makes their own money.
Yeah.
Then we can both have our own money together.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I need. But I don't blame him for not having any money. I just don't want to date a guy like that right now.
Okay, well, but what if he...
Wait, Alicia, I do have money. Wait, what was that?
Oh, that's Michael, who couldn't wait until we called him onto the phone, Michael.
Hi.
Oh, my God, Michael!
The Michael I went on a date with?
Yeah, he was actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yes, Alicia, I'm sorry. I did call these people, but that night I just had a bad situation. I was trying to contact you to tell you, but you weren't picking up at all. You weren't doing anything. You just ignored me the whole time.
Michael, you were trying to pay with your mom's credit card.
Well, you didn't know that it was my mom's credit card. You're just finding out today. So
That still doesn't matter. I couldn't even get an Uber home.
Well, let me explain at least, all right?
There's nothing to explain. You took me on a date and didn't have any money.
The reason why I didn't have any money is because all my stuff got stolen right before the date. I was at a coffee shop, left my stuff out, somebody stole it, and I turn around for like 2 seconds, and the next thing you know, everything's gone.
I don't believe him.
What?
You don't
I don't
What do you
believe
mean
you.
you don't believe him, Alicia?
Really? All your stuff gets stolen right before the date, and then you still got on a date?
I do have money. Matter of fact, I'm going to have some really soon, as soon as my mom dies.
What?
What?
What did you say, Michael?
I said I'm going to have a lot more money as soon as my mom dies. I mean,
You're going to have money when your mom dies? What are you talking about? Is she sick?
I mean, no, she's fine. She's really fine.
What?
Just, eventually I'm going to have money. She collects antiques.
What is wrong with you?
What is exactly, Alicia? What is wrong with you, Michael? Your financial status is dependent on whether your mom lives or dies.
Oh, my God.
I mean, there's no weather to it. I mean, she's eventually going to die. We're all going to die.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, I'm just saying when she dies, I'm going to inherit, her antiques, and I'm just going to sell them off.
Wow.
You've got some serious issues.
I mean, I'm not saying I want her to die. God forbid she dies anytime soon. I'm just saying eventually she's going to die, and I'll have money.
Eventually, I'm going to come up on some antiques, Alicia, and then you can have some of that antique mommy death money.
Oh, my God.
So gross, dude. And Michael, you are broke. That's what broke people say. Your mom's money is not your money.
I mean, not yet, but in 20 years, I'm going to be rich, and you're going to sit there regretting that you didn't give me a second chance.
Yeah, Alicia, you hear that? You're going to regret it. So, would you like to go out with Michael again for a second date? We will pay for it.
Absolutely not.
We will pay for it. We'll pay for it for now until he gets that antique
That
cash.
antique money.
Yeah.
God.
No, I'll pass. I'm good.
Are you sure? You
Oh my
could be the
gosh.
queen of Michael's antique kingdom.
No, thank you. I think someone else could be that lucky woman. Not us.
Alicia, I gotta applaud your ability to read red flags. I didn't see him coming. You did.
What are you talking about, red flag? My stuff was stolen.
Look, Michael, I know you're having a rough time, and like I feel for you, and
I'm not having a rough time. I'm just having a bad week. But life is about to get really good really soon.
Really soon? I thought you said...
yeah. What do you mean really soon?
I just mean that, you know, further down the line, my mom's gonna pass away, and
Hey, well, but you said really soon. Like, you're not planning anything, are you?
It sounded ominous.
no, man, I love my mom, but I know she's not gonna live forever.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well,
Someone call his mother
Yeah.
right now.
we're going to send the welfare check out on your mom. And you guys, thank you very much for your time.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm going to text in at 78592. It says, save that second date update. You might need it in court. If you missed it, Michael wanted to call Alicia. They went out and he said that his credit card and everything got stolen. So he got his credit card turned down. He had a gift card at the place that they went to, and that wasn't enough. And then his Uber didn't work to get her an Uber home because it was associated with the card that was stolen. We got her on the phone and she thought that, of course, he's broke and she didn't want to go out with him. But then he said that he's not broke because his mom's going to pass away one day. And when she does, he gets her antiques. So he's got a lot of antiques waiting for him in his future.
It's not even like he's got like a trust fund.
No.
He's got antiques that he doesn't even know how much they're worth. And my guess is probably not much if it's according to him.
Yeah. And it didn't sound like he was just like, you know, one day I'm going to have these antiques. It was like,
Yes.
trust me, my mom's going to pass away very soon.
So weird, man. Is she sick? No. Oh,
But, you
well,
know,
then
no
that
one lives
is
forever.
frightening.
Yeah. But somebody could slip and fall down the stairs one day. I'm just saying it could happen. Remember, they decided not to go out again, by the way. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.